crazy. You're never obligated to give up the coochie.
But I mean,
Never.
it should be thought about if you're gonna get flown out by somebody,
That's the thing.
what they're expecting from it. That's all I'm
They're
saying.
expecting that. And it's another thing because I've been on trips before with dudes and wasn't fucking, but it was different situations. I just feel like you're never obligated to give the coochie. If you say, I might give it the coochie to this nigga, and you go out there completely planning to fuck, and you meet him, and you're like, oh hell no, I ain't fucking this nigga. You ain't got to. Hell no, I ain't fucking this nigga. You
I ain't saying you had
obligated.
to. What all I'm saying is you should
I just think
expect
that's
it
a
to be
misconception.
happening.
Obligated, obligated.
Yeah, not
You have
obligated. Okay, hold on, hold on. I'm
doesn't
coming
mean
back. I'm
you're
coming
not
back.
obliged to do a damn thing. But me personally, I feel like it's dangerous to go into those situations without having a plan. Like if a guy is flying you out and this is your first time meeting him and you're not sure, you need to have a plan where if shit goes left and he tried to leave you because you're not trying to have sex and he try to like cancel your flight back, you have a way to get back home. That's what I feel about that. Mm, But I'm not going I wouldn't put myself in that situation purposely, but I'm not going to talk shit about anybody that has cuz some people are just trusting of others and or haven't had much experience. I just say it's dangerous to go anywhere without being prepared and having a way back. I'm crying. I wish I could play it to go to the next part. Oh, you back. Cool.
I'm back.
You wanna a quick little thing of what I said?
Yeah, go ahead, Nikki. What'd you say?
I was saying that if you go out there like with a man, you need to think about all the options with what could happen and
Hmm.
be completely prepared. So if he gets upset about you not trying to have sex and is canceling your flight, that you'll have all the funds that you need to pay for your flight back, so you won't be stranded.
Well, let's not make it a real conversation. It shouldn't even have to be a thought process for all of that. If long story short, you talking to a man and he gets to the point of talking about flying you out, if the conversation of if y'all are going to be intimate with each other never came up, then you probably would want to shy away from that fact. And I'm not saying that every man wants to fly you out because they want to have sex with you, but the likelihood of that is so high that you should not have it on the fucking table. Also, I would say for the dudes, don't talk to anybody or try to fly nobody out if they don't know that's what you plan on doing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like it's cool being seductive and not putting all your cards on the table, but some things you need to make clear. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like when it comes to situations like that, it always needs to be put out there. Like at least that's how I feel about personally. I'm always gonna make it clear of if this is gonna happen or if it's not gonna happen because when it comes to consent, I feel like I need to make it clear so nobody be guessing what I want. And if I feel like if it's not obvious yes, if it's not a clear yes, then it's a no.
My thing is also don't play yourself thinking just because you had a conversation about saying y'all want to be around each other that also correlates to y'all being within each other. Okay. And a lot of people think that, just, liking conversation is enough to become physically intimate. It ain't enough. So, yes, make it clear, but also don't be wasting your time and energy on somebody who ain't on the same page as you.
And
I'm,
then shit could change. Like people could change. Like people aren't the same as they are on the internet, and you can meet the dude and be like, I don't want to do this anymore.
nah,
So
see, and at that point, yeah, no. That's what I'm saying. That if it's not a
that's
sure
why I
thing,
say be prepared to have your way out
yeah,
too.
but
Like
you always should be prepared to be disappointed. But at that point, yeah, if they doing that, you send that ass home instantly. Be like, well, you on your
To
own.
fly me nowhere because I'm not doing nothing and you're not going to make me feel guilty. You're not going to trap me or anything like that. So
But women,
I don't believe in no.
and I'm gonna not get it twisted. Women have done this stuff too, and they be feeling the exact same. So don't get it twisted that a man can't be flown out to a woman who wants to, tear some shit up because she haven't seen her shit waxed in a little bit. I'm for real. I know people that have done it. I got firsthand accounts, but that doesn't mean that that's going to happen for everybody. So don't
Did they talk
expect
about it
it.
beforehand?
Pardon me.
Did they talk about it beforehand? Did
Yeah,
they
they,
discuss what they were gonna do beforehand?
I mean, they discussed a lot of stuff. So the homeboy that I personally knew that got flown out, and I know actually a couple, but the one that I know most recently, I'll say that. Um, he actually came out to your greater state, and homegirl, yeah, she let him know she, was a little bit better off, and she wanted somebody that would be a companion type situation. How did I get in on this? What, Josh? You want to talk about it? I mean, we in the chat with it tonight because me and Nikki was want to keep it light. But what you want to say, Josh? If you want to chime in, Nikki, you want to let him in real fast because I don't know how to do it from here.
We in a DM. We're not in the regular.
Yeah, we got to let you in like momentarily and then slide it back because we just doing our opinion on this Queen Maker real fast because it's actually going to be a lot exposed. This is just a part of the topic because she's talking about all this stuff on the Ladies Get In Free podcast, but come to find out, homegirl is going to get exposed for really being not the queen maker but the stud maker. That's what they call her. She turning women out into lesbians, Josh, so that way she can pretty much work them for the money on everything she got going on. And this is the lady right here, the one that we got looking like 50 on here. What happened?
Oh,
Hold on. Oh, nah,
I
nah,
don't know. I
nah.
think I fucked some shit up.
Yeah, you did. Now I can't do the
I most
nitro.
definitely fucked.
You know,
I have to. We have to redo the whole thing now. We have to redo the whole window capture. You gotta pop it out.
make it up. And I don't know if we got the
I'm
nitro
gonna
on this
pop
shit.
out the show.
Hold on, what just happened?
Somebody probably did your shit. What you call it?
Okay, the pop out
Oh,
is
he
back.
left.
How you leave?
I don't know. I did all this to add him in here.
Right. Josh, you did all of that. You said, oh no, I stay in chat.
Josh, I'm gonna bite you.
Yeah, we was on smooth flow. I hope my little nitro gonna stay up there. We was in 4K, Josh. I don't know how
Yeah,
to.
because it wasn't supposed to be there.
It
So hopefully you
wasn't.
get lucky.
Yeah, please give us the power back, dog.
Oh, you could tell us what you wanted to say in the chat though, Mr. ATALien.
Nah, we lost it. We lost our 4K.
Bruh, it's cause Josh isn't here.
Hold on, you want to go back?
We should. Anybody else, we ain't gonna let me in here. We just gonna be like, nope.
All right, hold on. I'm disconnecting y'all. Let's hope that it go back to the 4K. Letting ninjas in here. Yeah, nah, we lost our little sample of the nitros, whatever though.
Oh, sad face.
Yeah, I'm a little sad too.
Everybody boo Josh.
Try to add niggas and then they just disappear. Take away the 4K from the folks who barely
No
got
free
it.
lunch. And I'm not looking for nobody to do nothing for free. So if you do that, you better be ready to accept the fact that he's gonna want something from you. So just pay your own way. Pay your own way.
See, now I
What's wrong
agree
with
with
that?
her, but at the same time, paying your own way to go see somebody for the first time. These women ain't going to do that. They're not going to be They're not going to be enthusiastic about it. And watch, I haven't seen this. We both watching this brand spanking new Raw. But watch homegirl right here say, "I'm not doing that." I bet you, because I don't already heard her perk her lips and look at that face. Look at that damn face. And Josh, what you mean? Why we acting like that? We tried to accommodate you, bro. You just did us like hoes.
I said, "Boo that man."
You did us like hoes. You did us like little hoes.
Man, I ain't saying you just owe somebody your body, but I feel like why even go if you're not on that type of time? You know what I'm saying? If
Exactly,
it's what you want, take yourself on a trip. Go on a trip with your girls. You know, if you're just trying to get a free trip. But if you
wait a minute, a free trip? Your girls get free trips? Nikki, your girls get free trips?
I've been on free trips before.
With your girls?
Yeah, I ain't had foot.
With your girls? Your girls be taking y'all out like that? Damn, niggas, we need to be taking our niggas out like that.
One of my friends had a sugar daddy. He paid for everybody.
Oh, but see, a nigga paid though. That's what I'm saying. Ain't no girls pay.
She did the fucking. We ain't no fucking.
But that's not what I'm saying. You're not getting what I'm saying. There's no girls trips where the girls pay for you. She had a nigga pay for everybody so that way she could get slayed out and all of y'all could have. So she sacrificed it so that all of y'all could have a good time.
There hasn't been a friend that has paid for me. I don't know that I think about. Not any big trips, but there has been moments where if we had one friend who couldn't like afford it, we would all help her pay so she could go.
So y'all paid her entire way though. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She didn't put nothing down?
Nothing at all.
That's a different world for y'all ladies.
I mean,
somebody is. Huh? I'm sorry. Somebody's fucking upstairs.
Must be nice.
You know what I'm saying? All I hear is.
If there's 6 women and this one girl can't pay and we split her shit 5 ways, it's not that bad for the rest of us.
Okay. Y'all paying for her food and everything on the trip too?
Yes, that's friendship. What?
He gonna be trying to sit with you. You gonna be trying to stop him. Mm-hmm. He ain't gonna have no fun. You ain't gonna have no fun. So why even go?
Right.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's just delusional because those chicks be on some finessing type stuff. They want to finesse.
She on some finessing stuff.
To get an ego boost because they think that they're just these super attractive women, right?
Yeah, and it's so y'all, just because we only know about this because we know that she's finessing herself. But it's funny that she's out here talking about it like these girls is on some finessing. I don't think we want to watch. Do you want to listen to the block joint? We're gonna listen to the people cheat, and then the last part are black women too hard on.
Do that because I feel like that's the last one is something that we could have a whole podcast about.
Okay, so we won't do the last one. We do the next 2, and then we're gonna skip over, and see how she getting exposed to. So, you want to hear some more of this, or you want to skip over?
Be done on that. I feel like I don't even have to hear their opinion for real.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro, like I don't know, like
we're gonna
go ahead, Nikki. I want to hear your opinion, please.
I don't know. I don't feel like she looks like a man, but she got big dick energy. If that makes sense.
What is big dick energy? Because I never understood that, and I've been told that I've had it before. And I mean, like, is it just confidence? Is it?
It's confidence. It's confidence, and it's like power. Like you got like a sense of power. Like they seem like they just like I don't know. Like she seemed like she the
SHIT.
She seemed like she seemed like she the head bitch in charge in this.
The HBIC. They do keep. Huh?
I feel like everybody else over here that's like, oh, and she like posted up like, yeah.
But see, that's also the thing, yeah, too. But this is where I'm gonna talk to you one-on-one on something funny. But you know, this is like you're supposed to give your guest the floor to like say stuff because I don't know whose podcast specifically it is. But if it's all of their podcasts, it's doing too much. And the reason I say that is because if you have 4 different women on there, you just pretty much have the view. And I have no idea what the hell y'all talking about. Like y'all thing is all over the place. Even in y'all regular talking points, it just goes from one thing to the next. That don't like it connects for y'all, but I don't see some of the correlation. So I like that they gave it to her because she does keep them slightly in structure, so that way I can formulate what the hell is going on. But the issue I'm also having is they're not thinking about the long term of what she's even really saying. I feel like. What do you
They're
feel?
not even. I feel like they're not even having their own. They're not having their own thoughts here. She gives her opinion, and then they just say what she says in different words.
So this is the cult right here. These are probably some of
These are her
the
holler back
joinees.
girls.
These are her
These are
holler
holler.
back girls.
These are her holler back girls.
These are her.
She said.
Go ahead, I say
She
these are
said,
the.
"Give me." She said, "Give me an A." They
Mhm.
giving her an A. She said, "Give me that P," and they gave her the P.
That's crazy. And then I was about to say these are the girls on Hercules that sing up the background. Hold on, I'm
The
about to play.
gospel.
Yeah, the gospel sings. Hold on, I'm about to play it real fast. I got to step off for 2 seconds.
To
Sorry.
the next topic. So I want to know. I want to know how petty y'all are. Okay. So everybody in the chat and everybody on all the ladies on the panel. I want to know, when do you block somebody? Do you block somebody when you mad at them just to unblock them later? Or when you block somebody, is this like a final? I don't want to see you no more. When y'all block
For me, when I block you, you blocked.
somebody? Block
You
forever.
blocked. You done. Yeah, that's
Ain't no
it.
coming back. Do you block on social media, just on the phone, or like both? You block from everything.
No, I block them from the phone because the phone is the most personal connection you have. I don't care about you looking at me, because you just gonna hurt yourself when
Right.
you gonna hurt.
So my thing is, the whole point of like blocking people. I think that that's overly obsessive because at the end of the day, you never know who you're gonna need. And the funniest thing about the whole blocking thing is 80% of the people that you block, most likely you unblock. That's a real
No.
statistic.
I don't know. I feel like it's different because I block people almost all the time on the internet because they're fucking annoying. I never unblock those people. But when it comes to people that I had connections with, uh, sometimes I block people. Most of the time, I block people is because they're irritating me. Like if I see them, I'm gonna get upset or it's gonna have some type of effect on my emotions. So I block them to protect myself. And then there's some people who I think about blocking to protect them because they keep looking at my shit, keep talking to me, and I'm just like, I don't block people when I don't care for real.
I listen. Like she's saying, I would have to be absolutely through. You have to do something completely crazy, and to the point where like I only block like 4 people for real. Like other than that, like you're saying, yeah, like internet trolls, of course they're getting blocked, but people that you actually genuinely know, you don't really block people. That's the funny thing about it. Like that whole thing is more like a empty threat because you'll eventually unblock them because again, if you know them, you have to care about them enough that you're gonna be like, oh well, what I wonder what they're doing or some shit like that. And once you do that, they're unblocked and they can now see that you see, and it's all that other bullshit going on. So it's at the end of the day,
I blocked somebody that I knew in real life, and they are still blocked to this day, and they're never gonna get unblocked.
okay. I
And
mean,
it's been
you haven't
I,
lived the entirety of your life yet, so you say
It's been
that
about
now.
4 or 5 years. Honestly, it's been longer than that. It's been a long time.
Okay.
But I had a friend. This I had a friend, and our friendship was just like we were really, really close at one point. But it got to the point where she started being jealous if I had other friends, and my best friend came back from the military. She started being a hater and talk shit about my best
Not a
friend, all this
hater.
crazy stuff, and say that we weren't good friends, all this stuff, and she just would be really hard on me. Like she would expect me to be there for her all the time, 24/7. When I couldn't do that, I was the first one, and I was the first one in my friend group to have an apartment and stuff. So I had to work a lot to maintain the apartment, and she was just always trying to claim my time. Like I had to spend time with her and all this stuff. If I didn't, I was fake. She'd be going off on me. I feel like she was expecting more from me than she was expecting from her man, and it was just crazy to me. And one day she went off on me and I was right. I was like I was in the right. But I apologized to her because like she was, pregnant or whatever at the time, and I apologized to her and she didn't respond to my apology, and I just blocked her ass and never talked to her again.
Not blocked her. But I mean,
Cuz it was already hard for me to apologize. I was being a bigger person when I apologized cuz I was right, and we had an argument in a group chat and everybody else said I was right. and they try to tell her that she was wrong. But I'm like, you know what? She pregnant. She might think that we're attacking her because we all saying this shit. So I just apologize, so it wouldn't be an issue. I was just like, you know what? My bad. I'm gonna let you have it. Whatever. I didn't say I'm gonna let you have it. I said I'm sorry. That I made you feel this way and anything. And I ain't gonna.
Make it
I
a
ain't
bigger
tripping over
deal.
it. And she ain't respond. And I said it was already allowed for me to apologize to her ass. So I just blocked her. And I ain't talked to her since. And sometimes my friends will tell me like, she said that she's gave everything up, about the situation. She doesn't care, and she's willing to be friends with you again. I'm like, I'm not.
Willing.
I ain't
See,
willing
that's
right
not
now.
how you come back though. She got to come willing to be friends.
She can't
Just
contact me. She blocked on everything. She blocked on everything down to Snapchat, Cash App, uh, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, every damn thing. I even blocked her on Gmail. She can't even email me if she wanted to.
that's a lot of energy right there. She said,
And
"I'm all the way good." Who's Crimson Mage? I know about the other Crimson.
hi, Crimson Mage. Welcome in.
What's good, Crimson? How you doing? All right. I'm gonna let them finish a little bit because I honestly
Hurt
don't like this
yourself, right?
topic.
But
But
guess what? You ain't gonna be able to call my phone or text my phone, so you gonna rot, and you're not gonna be able. And then if you message me, DM me, I'm gonna leave your stuff on red, or I'm not even gonna look. You're gonna be talking to yourself while you seeing me. I'm serious because I did that in real life too. Not when I say real life, I'm talking about physically. I was dating somebody, and he made pretty good money, and he was tripping
and you hear her saying
real
he.
hard.
We
Mm-hmm.
should look
I
at some
used
of
to
her
work
talk
for him
about
too.
her topics, but we ain't gonna get into all that. Crimson Mage for you, bro. For you. Tonight we're talking about the Queen Maker. So she's a lady who goes about the internet, propelling women to be single and do without a man and stuff like that. But she's actually been grooming women to be lesbians and instead of being the queen maker, she's pretty much becoming the stud maker. But also, the women that she's been grooming, she's made her own girlfriends while still being supposedly. It's a whole bunch. We're gonna get into all of it because we got to
Very
get.
good.
Yeah,
So
we got.
basically, she creating a lesbian cult.
Yeah, and we're gonna get into the girl that exposes all of that in a second. So just hang tight.
His competitor worked in the same vicinity. Like they had a lot that they shared together. And so his competitor was on the other side of the lot.
Mhm.
I quit him. I told him F you. And then I went to work for his competitor. And I ain't say nothing to him. He had to watch me work, and I every time he saw me, he had to hang his head down low because he couldn't say nothing to me. He couldn't
It's a
look me in
chess
the eye,
move, right?
and I just kept on working for because he had terrible workers, and you lost one of your good
Yo,
employees
goons.
behind. And I took my value somewhere else to the person that you competing with, and now I'm doing and making them money, and you looking like a fool over there. See, when I block you, you blocked. And when I play with you, I play with you. You gonna hurt. You gonna hurt.
What's your zodiac sign?
Yeah.
What?
What's your
That
zodiac
that
sign?
Why did that have to do
I'm
with
an
anything?
Aquarius.
Oh no.
what?
Oh god. All right. So we skipping over to the next thing. They really was talking about zodiac signs.
But the thing is, though, for me, like that seems like a lot of energy that you put into something that you need to just let go. When I blocked old girl, I blocked her and then I was done with it. I wasn't trying to do all that other shit. It seemed like she's still worried about the nigga and doing all that shit.
What's the address? Crimson Mage is funny. He said, "What's the address?" We're not
What's the
giving out the
address?
address. But hold on. Okay, I'm gonna skip it to the next topic already because that shit got real stupid. As soon as she
Oh, we gotta
answered,
give out the address.
"Ooh,
Like you got the address. You got the address, juice.
ooh," I mean, I listen,
You know, we gotta give out.
homegirl that about to do the tell all. She might tell you where the joint is at. But hold on, let's skip to this part,
Yeah, what's that?
and then we're gonna go to the next part of it. Hold on, let me send it to Nikki too. By the way,
I'm ready to hear the girl who exposes it. I'm trying to hear that part.
we about to
I'm over
see it.
here because what I'm trying to do, what I was not when you told me about this, I
Mhm.
wanted to understand what she was doing to lure them in.
That's what I was trying to do too. Well, we gonna see it, but the girl kind of explains, but I feel like it wasn't enough. But I'm a man, and I don't know. I guess what women want, even though I've been with a hell of a lot of women.
Partner
We gonna
is missing something, or is a cheater just a cheater? Like
See, I don't
you
even want
see,
to
you
talk
can be
about
the
this.
perfect
We
partner and
talked about
still
it
get cheated on.
in the week
What
before
do you
that, and we
Hold
was
on,
just
Crimson. We're
discussing
gonna look at the
crazy
tell
about
all.
that.
No,
Hold on. Crimson.
that's a
Crimson, give it a second. We're gonna look at this tell all with the other girl who knows all about the queen maker the queen stud maker. we gonna see.
I feel like I'm ready for it. It's been an hour already.
Oh, you ready to get off already?
Hmm.
I'm dead. All right, hold on. Let me just hear the answer to the question because we was talking about cheating last episode, so I'm curious.
deep. That's actually a multifaceted answer.
Hmm.
Okay, because it depends on the gender or the sex. Are we talking about men or are we talking about women?
At
Do
first,
both.
I was talking about men cheating, but
Do
I want to
both.
be fair,
Okay.
so I decided to say partner instead of men.
Okay, because
Talk about
it's a
everybody.
major difference.
I
Very
want
it's
to
a
hear both
major
sides.
difference. Okay.
That lets you
So
on
for
your side.
men, you have to understand that their biological nature is to pass their genes along in quantity. So women are a reward, and
Hmm?
when men are chasing, it keeps them active. And if they never get it, it keeps them desiring. Once a man gets a hold of something and access, his fire is put out, it's squelched.
Mhm.
So for a man to feel alive, he needs to go get new experiences.
No, what she's saying
So
is
he will
bullshit.
do that.
What to stay alive? Listen,
New experiences is crazy. I thought she was saying that it was the biological nature to be horny as hell and want to fuck all the damn time or some shit. Niggas are
listen,
naturally horny, but
listen. I get what she's saying. Like all of that seems nice. Biological nature. You have 4 kids. It's crazy, Crimson. I understand. Like, listen, all that does is it says all where she lost me at is that they need to go get new experiences to stay alive. Nigga, you're not gonna die. You're not getting new experiences. Granted, you might not be as happy. What you saying? One in the chat for what?
oh, that's what's up because that's how many baby mamas he have.
Oh well, congratulations though.
Yeah, she was saying they got to do a lot of women. See, look at you. You got one baby mama.
Yeah, but he's like, yeah, you got to go out there and experience it or die. So Crimson, you must be dying, son. Are you dying? Let me know. What disease is it called? The one night a night syndrome.
I'm crying.
All right, let them finish off because this is craziness, and then we going to the girl.
If he wants to feel alive, because you neutralize him by being constantly accessible.
Yeah, you want about 50 more. You want about 7 of them.
Two, if you have a need, men are codependent by nature, and they have a list of rotating needs.
Hmm?
If you don't provide that need, you
Oh,
might provide a bunch of other needs, but he might have other needs that you are not providing. So he will go out and get them met somewhere else.
she just saying awesome player as shit right now. She is not saying nothing in real context. She's like, the nigga gotta rotate it. Most people have a set base of needs. The problem is she's talking about younger men who don't know how to vocalize exactly what they need from somebody. And then she's trying to put it the
Talk about
spin on it.
herself.
Yeah, she talk about her little whack ass
She talk
raggedy
about
self.
herself. That's
Talk,
what it is. She talk about herself. She
'cause-
relates to being so heavy. Probably she
but
probably relate to being so much that she feel like the way she feel about shit is the way men feel about shit,
because
and that's
listen,
why she got all them bitches that she got in the little lesbian cult.
I'm fucking dead.
Let me get me some water. I'll be back.
Go ahead, Nikki. But I'm gonna tell y'all this: it's no way in the world. Me being a man, I can tell you this for a fact. I went through over 6 year relationship, and not once did my needs ever change. Were they always met? Hell no. Was I always expecting them? More times than not. But did I cry and gripe about the shit? Not a fucking chance. But that's the problem with today is everybody's gripping and grinding about the little piece they not getting. Why the fuck does it matter? Everybody's not perfect. You know you're not perfect. Are you always doing everything your partner wants? Fuck no. So then why are you complaining about the one time they're not doing something for you? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's stupid. But I'm gonna let homegirl finish this one little piece because we about to expose her ass because she getting
So
on my nerves.
some men are empty on the inside and they need
Okay, I'm
validation.
done with it. She said that niggas is empty on the inside and they need validation. Just made me mad as shit.
She talking about herself.
All right, so if y'all looking at my chat right now, can you see it? Can you see it? Oh, you can't see it. Well, we're gonna skip to this next video. We're probably gonna have an ad. But Nikki, look at the picture in the chat real fast so you can see it, because you see them two together with her little girlfriend. She talking about being with niggas in the video, y'all. Y'all hear that? She's been talking about being with dudes in the video the whole time when
Oh
secretly
Lord.
you see the picture with the girl though. This is the girlfriend that's about to expose her. Oh, hold on.
Let me know if y'all can hear me.
Damn, her shit 3 hours. Chat, we're not gonna watch her whole joint. We should have probably watched her first though.
Um,
Can you see her? Oh, hold up, I gotta change tabbies. Okay, so now we got B Taylor here. B Taylor is as you just saw in the last video, the queen maker, the girl in the bottom. This is her ex-girlfriend. Now she's about to expose everything that's going wrong with this Princella, or whatever the hell y'all want to call her. Princella, that's what it's called. And she don't got places we can skip around too, Nikki. So we gonna have
He
to.
said he's been married for 5 years with his wife and with her for six, and never once thought about leaving her because his needs weren't met or anything like that.
Well, no, it wasn't even the needs weren't met. She said if you didn't have options, you would die. So that's why, you know what I'm saying? If you,
Yeah, she said that if you don't have options, if a man doesn't get something new, that he's gonna die.
he's gonna die. You're gonna die, my guy. You will die a death. But okay, let's look at B Taylor TV.
let me know if y'all can hear me. If the sound is good. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all put like a one in the chat? Yes, yes. Can y'all give this video a thumbs up? I feel like
Okay, hold
You
on.
know why I'm here. Y'all already know.
Who is this?
as my soul sister, I love you so much. I thank you so much.
I'm sorry, y'all. We all getting into
Now,
this.
y'all know why I'm here. Y'all already know.
Hey, Crimson, you're a good
I
guy.
have a purpose, and my purpose is to not only help the Black women collective, but it's also to protect the Black women collective.
Mhm.
And y'all know how I am about protecting my girls, the women.
I'm sorry. Before we get into this, these women are blowing me because they too damn long winded already. For right now, this was making me mad. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all seeing? How are you seeing coins right now? This is blowing me.
I don't know, but
Nikki, you just was sitting there with your head looking at it, talking about some though.
my aunt just texted me and told me she was at the hospital, and then she told me that she had COVID, and I was like, "Damn, take care of yourself."
Auntie.
Cause she already
Auntie.
got she already got like medical problems and stuff.
No. Auntie. All right, sorry, y'all. We got the technical difficulties. But I was saying, Crimson, bro, you're going to be a blessed man. Just, stay content. Stay within your vows of your marriage. You're going to be a blessed man. And if shit happens, remember your vows. That's all I can say. Because,
No, for real. Crimson, would you ever want to be on the podcast? Because we be trying to get people in relationships on here.
yeah, we would love to have someone of your
on
ilk,
different topics.
so that we could talk about how successful relationships can really work out and what you need to put aside that all the internet drama is putting out, that we need to cancel out this bullshit ass noise. Because I do get tired of just talking to people who perpetuate the bullshit. I thought somebody had said something on there.
Or people being bitter.
They are bitter, that's for sure.
Low key me.
You're bitter, Nikki.
Low key me. Well, I'm not bitter. I'm just
Also, like I said, they too long winded. They need to hurry up and get to the point. Because why the hell are they taking so
ooh,
long to say what the fuck they talk about?
That I
3 hours.
advocate for
That's what I
everyone
said too. We
to
got to skip around, but they don't even have no points. We just gotta figure out what the fuck. But they
Oh,
got
you can
pictures.
see
Hold
where
up,
the most views were at.
hold up. You can see they got pictures in this joint though. Hold on.
Yeah, the most views were at the beginning,
Oh, hold up. Yeah,
and
we
then
we. How you notice views?
you see the little squiggly line right
No,
there where the pink
I thought
is.
those are
Yeah,
views.
most replayed.
Oh, for real? I thought that was like. You're right. I thought that. I don't know why I thought that was volume. Thank you for telling me that,
It it
Nikki.
it, mi- it kind of mimics how the volume thing looks, so I can understand that.
But I'm glad that you told me that because now we know. So we're gonna let this play. It's funny that you said that. So now we know how to go through it. So it got little clips in certain parts. So we're gonna go through there and then like kind of skip it through. All right.
and I'm just here to
Hey, everybody put a W in the chat for Nikki, dog. Nikki just told me something I ain't never know. W in the chat for Nikki, dog.
Crying and like this is two today. I was like, look at you learning two things today.
Yeah.
do my part, and a scam is a scam. We just gonna call it what a scam is a scam. We just gonna
Yeah.
call it what it is. But I've just been guided here to sit with her, and she's just gonna speak her truth. I'm not gonna add too much to it outside
Okay, so
of
now I do get it. So the girl here on the left hand side with the purple, this is the
Right.
interviewer. She's in no, she's interviewing and I think that that's the B Taylor. She's probably B Taylor and this is whoever the girl the original girl. We'll figure out. Hold on, let me see. Read up in this joint.
Oh man, I'm trying to get there, yo.
They're not saying nothing about it. But uh-oh. Oh shoot, I'm over here just scrolling on the wrong thing.
I'm glad she has you.
Who?
Like I said, two beautiful, because she seemed like she's supporting her here. But they said two beautiful women. Like people want to hear that after talking about being used and abused. So okay.
Okay, let's let these ladies go though.
black women.
But
It's
you could tell
difficult,
that the girl has been going through
and I
something in
just
her
hope
face
that
too.
you understand what that means.
What
You're
do you
gonna
feel
have to
like,
be
Nikki? You think
discerning.
you can see it on her face?
Mhm.
She's too happy though. She's a little too smiley and shit. Like, bitch, I'm going through it over here.
That's why I said. That's why I was like, it looked like she there for support. But okay, I get it. She's the B Taylor is
The
giving her a
report.
platform to get her story out, and at the same time, she's trying to support her and make her feel comfortable
Hmm.
to talk.
Hmm.
Turning against everybody. And I'm sorry that that is the hand that you've been dealt as a black woman, but it's truly something that you need to start accepting. It's not about race, it's not about gender, it's not about lifestyles. It's truly about energy, vibrations, and aligning yourself with the right people. And the only way you can truly do that.
I'm gonna stop it right here. I'm sorry, y'all. I keep pausing it, but energy and vibrations is absolute bullshit. You need to cut the bullshit up out of your life. If you see somebody on some bullshit, either confront them about it or cut their ass out your life. All that energy and vibrations bullshit. If you feel something funny, that's what you really talking about, then you need to make
That's
it
energy.
apparent. Huh?
I said that's the energy. When people talk about energy and vibrations, like you feel like some shit ain't right. That's what they mean. They talk about negative energy.
But that's be the problem is they make it too ambiguous, and that's why I'm saying it exactly how I'm saying it. When you just say energy and vibrations, they're not saying if it was good energy or bad vibrations, and that's why I'm making it very cut and clear. If people is on some bullshit, you need to cut them the fuck out.
Okay.
That is by working on yourself and healing your wounds that you have that you may still be carrying. So align yourself with high vibrational people, and then that's going to get you closer to your higher self. But you can't do that um, if you're being misled by people that don't really want to help you. They just want something from you, and you have to be careful with that. And it doesn't matter what race they are, what gender they are, what lifestyle they are. Uh, it doesn't. None of that matters. It doesn't matter. So I'm just here to support. I'm not gonna be staying. I'm just here to support. I'm not gonna be saying too much. But I just want y'all to know that that's why I'm here. And like I said, it's black women versus everybody. And the sooner you come to that realization, the sooner you will start discerning better.
Oh, so no,
Also,
B Taylor is the. You said pause it.
For sure. Yeah.
yeah, 'cause she's okay. She was just saying in the beginning, she was just like, it's not a race thing. It's not just about black women. And then she just ended on that note. And then the surround yourself with high vibrational people. I feel like that's the same rhetoric the old girl was using to get people in her cult.
But see, that's the problem. They're combating the same shit. Like it's like you're fighting fire with fire. But my problem here also is like I get now that B Taylor is the girl in the front of the screen. The other girl is still the interviewer, but she's there to support her through the process, I suppose. Which I think is extra because if you want to tell your story, just fucking tell your story. But obviously, she felt like this other girl because the problem that I did here is that this young lady felt like Princella, as they saying right here, had too large of a following to like for her to say stuff, and she felt like she would get like blackballed and all this other kind of stuff. So we're gonna let her.
I never heard of Princella till today, but okay.
Me neither. I didn't hear about it until I heard about this story. So
This is my
it's all
soul
new.
sister for sure. And God allowed it to, and it's crazy because I actually met Princella through Yanni's platform when I was on Yanni's page and she hopped on.
Yanni's
And
cage.
I didn't get like I was when she was talking, it went like it the stuff she used to say in the beginning was wild. And so I wasn't really rocking with that, but I was like, okay,
Okay, so y'all know too, and again I apologize for pausing, but I'm trying to give clarity. So she's right now explaining what Prince Ella was doing on her podcast that brought her into the mix. You got it, Nikki?
Hmm.
We're open minded.
we were open minded to it. So I did decide to follow her on YouTube. So when she got mixed up in the manosphere, this is me going through everything and how I met Priscilla and how it ended. Um, when when she got into the manosphere, of course, I'm in the manosphere space, and I left the manosphere space after comment on Yachty's live, and then I somehow find myself back. It's kind of like Stockholm syndrome. You can't get enough of them little annoying guys, but you like kind of like fighting with them, right? Um, when I saw her in the space and I saw them running her off the platform, I said, you know what? I have a platform. Why don't she come on to my show where it's
Oh
more
God.
women based?
Okay, so as you can see, what was happening was she was out here feeling bad for the girl and then went about trying to save her being a white knight for this other girl who was obviously getting canceled. But that's something you need to pay attention to. People are getting fucking canceled.
I got a story, but I'll tell you later. It's like personal.
Okay, I was about
But
to
I was
say.
looking at the Manosphere. For anybody who don't know what the Manosphere is,
Oh.
it's another podcast, and it's mostly men on there.
Well, no, the manosphere is actually now a space. So like they like what they talk about like with red pill. The manosphere is that hold on, it's a podcast itself?
I looked it up, yeah, and they were insulting Princella. I looked it up. The
Oh,
Manosphere insulted Princella by
okay.
they saying like, yeah,
Excuse me then. Sorry, and be quiet.
yeah. She said the Manosphere was me on this shit. Yeah,
So they can't. When did that happen? What was the time
I'm
frame?
looking up. This is just 2022.
So this is like a year ago. Okay, like a year ago, I say because we barely halfway through 2024. But
So I reached out to her. I reached out to her. She said, yeah, I'll get back with you when I get out of town. When I get back from in town, I said, okay, cool, whatever, right? It wasn't until I was in a group chat with Daryl Long and other people, and we were
Daryl
talking
Long.
about Priscilla and how she's been in this space, how she
Who's
was doing
Daryl
certain.
Long? You got that one?
No,
Let's find
you said they're long.
Daryl. That's what she said. Daryl Long. She was in the chat with them.
Platform and getting into it with people and running off, and Aaron O's channel. She was on Aaron O's channel, and
Damn,
somebody came
who are
up
all
there and
these
ran her
people?
off and
Aaron O.
whatnot.
I'm sorry, I
And
can't
so
get
I was
into all
like,
these
well,
names. Y'all need to
we were
do something
talking
better.
about it, and they were talking, and so she did pop up on my timeline, and it was like a screenshot of her from her live, and she was looking
Why
kind
do
of
people
scary.
hate Prince?
And
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you. Like I saw a lot of backlash from this lady, but that's what I'm trying to tell you. Once this girl reveals everything that we don't even really know, we might have a side to stand on too. I'm already not
And,
feeling it
and even
because.
though
Go ahead.
I want to correct what I said earlier. Manosphere isn't a podcast. That's just what they call the like men
Space,
in
like
space.
it's a
Yeah,
space that focuses directly on men.
yeah,
That's what I was gonna say.
yeah. And
Um,
she was saying that the Manosphere was attacking her when it's literally just it's looking like it's Daryl Long and probably like a couple other people,
I'm
but
guessing the Aaron
um
O guy. These people that
yeah,
obviously
but
had her on there, but those men, they probably are because like the manosphere, and not everybody is exactly the same. So I can't talk for everyone. Are people that usually advocate for the men's rights that are not being upheld in today's standards, like where women are getting off on crimes that are similar, and the disparity that women have when it comes to divorce when they're still complaining about wages in the workplace when usually that is just about equal or skewed in women's favor now. So let's let the girl keep on rapping.
and I'm gonna talk about that because that was something that was made me feel guilty. Because I said in the group chat, we're all like laughing about certain things, and I was like, "Damn, look what popped up on my Snapchat, on my timeline. Like it's Princella. She looks scary." And it was the screen grab of her in a peach or some type of fruit in front of her, and she about to devour it.
I'm like,
So
what?
I was like, "Oh, I'm joking." I'm taking it way back, Robbie. Robbie was in the group chat. You know what I said? It was something lighthearted, but it was something lighthearted. It wasn't malicious when I said it. So that was something that was end up being pulled back up when Daryl got mad at her and he wanted to weaponize that and pull that back up. So I'm only telling y'all that because I'm telling y'all the timeline of everything. So Priscilla comes on to my channel, and it was on my birthday. I met her on my 32nd birthday,
Oh no.
and you know,
So this is how
the
she meeting
tone
her, y'all. This is how she meeting her. This is the beginning of the
a
downfall.
little bit before the show started, I was telling her how, I was being spoiled by men that I was dealing with for my birthday. It was really treating me out. It was really taking care of me. They wanted to make sure I was good. Like I'm like, it's dudes that'll drop $1,000 on you for your birthday. It's guys that will do things for you for your birthday. So I felt like when I was telling her these things, she saw
And then let me pause and see, Nikki. This is why I wanted to have that other joint for what have you done for your man lately? Because as a man, ain't nobody just dropping $1,000 on you just because it's your birthday. Nobody's doing that shit. You don't have that luxury.
we'll say that for what's that Sunday?
Next Sunday, y'all. We'll talk about it next Sunday. But I'm just saying that's craziness.
saw
I
value
don't
in
know.
me, that
You know
men were
me. I'll
actually
tell my
pouring money
whole
into
story
me,
right here,
that
right
men
now.
were treating me to spa days and
It's
getting
okay,
my
y'all.
hair done
Somebody
and
gonna
stuff like that.
spend that
The
money.
things I don't brag about, but I was just kind of telling her in a way like, I know you feel like all men are bad, but these men were definitely treating me and oh,
So
okay,
you heard what she
treating
said.
me
She said that Princella says that all men are bad, but these men were treating her.
and treating me to certain things and certain lifestyles. Like I say that we should all be treated like princesses. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the camera. So when we did the live, I was wanting to bring her on as an interview because I wanted to know what her end goal was. And this is serious, y'all. This is serious. This is very serious what her end goal is. Um, So after the live ended, we were in the back chat, and y'all saw she was flirting with me the whole time.
Did
And
we
then
see
even in the
that?
back chat, she asked me, "Do you like oysters?"
They should have. We should have had the
And it's
what's it
such a
called?
lesbian thing to say because it's
Wait a
like,
minute. Is oysters a lesbian thing to say?
I don't fucking know. I don't know.
okay, well, first of all, I
Don't
already
ask
had oysters
questions, you know.
today. Like that's crazy that you asked me that, but I did post on my stories that I had oysters, so it's just ironic that she wanted to go get oysters. But it was just the way she was like, yeah, let me like, I wanna we live in the same city, let's go get oysters together. So during my birthday dinner that weekend, I was like, okay, yeah, and I was unsure. I went to my birthday dinner and I was asking my sister and friends,
She just
like, should
kept
I go
saying,
with this
"Yeah, I know.
thing?
Yeah, I
Everybody
know."
warned me not to get involved with this woman, and they were like, don't get involved. But for some reason, like, I'm not
And see, this is the issue I'll be having with the women of
Yeah.
today. you hear from several sources this ain't what you want to do, and you be like, well, damn, I gotta be the one to change this motherfucker. I'm gonna be the one to flip the switch and be the one to make it good. But hell
It,
no.
so from my experiences, I feel like I sometimes I give people the benefit of the doubt too much, and I'm just like maybe it was a misunderstanding or some shit. Because I feel like there's been times where I it was there was people saying shit about me and spreading rumors about me and shit to people that wasn't true and everything, and I was like, I don't know.
Well, let's think about it like this. Those people that they were talking about towards you, are you with those people today?
No.
So in a sense, their words were warranted because at the end of the day, most people will say things to make sure their people are getting the best results possible. I'm not saying that you are a bad person. It's just that you weren't the person for forever for them. And they probably knew that. I don't know the rumors. I'm not trying to say that they were saying.
Sometimes I've been trying to find things out for myself, but I do know, like, I don't know, I feel like it's very situational, and there's a lot of times where I'm like, damn, everybody told me this shit, and I should have listened. But
But
then there's other times where I'm like, okay, like, this person is completely misunderstood, and people were like wrong about this person, or people couldn't handle this person. So I don't know.
couldn't handle this person. Now listen, you funny, and
Yeah.
you are correct because you got to take everybody at their own face value. What I'm saying is, if there's a group of people telling you, look, this motherfucker quack like a duck, act like a duck, don't be surprised if they act like they a fucking duck. You get me?
I got you.
Okay, I'm just making
And
sure.
a lot of y'all, like, I've been through a lot last year. A lot of people don't know um, what I went through last year. So some people knew, some people didn't know, but it was
I
a
need
lot
her
that
to
I went
come
through
on
last
with
year.
it.
Like, I had moved to a new place.
She should
I
have said
left my
no.
child's
No.
father
She should
for
have did what?
To like have bullet points so she could get to the point faster and make sure she discuss everything.
Cause she blowing you too. She don't wasted 10 minutes and we still just getting to this.
This is shit I be doing, so that's why I got notes. Like I even got like while they talking, like I got notes right here of what I'm gonna talk about at the end, like about whole Priscilla and everything. I'm working up my case against her ass right now.
Okay,
Like
I'm glad. Paralegal Nick. All right, but listen, Shorty.
issues of my own, and I needed to go and heal. I lost a best friend, so I was actually by myself a lot. That's why I was online a lot because I just went to work and I was being a mom, and I was online a lot. So she caught me in a very vulnerable place because it seemed like maybe this could be a new friend, and that's how I looked at it always, like a new friend. I hate talking about last year because it's
See,
been
this
a
this
long
be the
time.
fucking problem right here. Stop fucking your friends. Stop it. No friend should have the access to your innards, okay? Men or women. Guess what? And the best part about it is you'll never have an issue once you get in a relationship. Be like, yeah, I had some friends I was fucking. No, you don't. You ain't even got no problems with that. So you ain't got nobody you got to feel bad about cutting off when you get in a relationship. Because everybody that fuck their friends, they have friends with benefits. Guess what? Those friends with benefits going to eventually have to go away. And if they don't, they're going to have other issues in your actual relationship. That's all I'm saying. Uh,
no, yeah, you spin.
I'm spitting. But no, I just don't. I hate that whole notion. Like, and I don't even like being propositioned like that. Like, oh, let's be friends, and then if we eventually get there, no, bitch, I'm not nothing to my friend. That's crazy work.
You feel like it's worse to fuck your friend than it is to fuck a stranger?
No, the reason why. Okay, so the reason why I don't condone fucking your friends is a because then you don't have a boundary between friendship and
Why look at
lovers,
that? Did you see that?
huh?
Did you see that?
See what? Something happened?
No,
What happened?
no,
Nikki, on my
nothing.
screen or on your joint? Nikki,
Nothing. Okay, I'll talk about it later.
did something happen on my screen or your screen? Oh, what the hell is
Oh my,
happening? Is there a light flashing on your face?
no.
Yes, it is.
I mean on my screen, but it's not happening in real life.
Nikki, you made me think of some ghost story shit happening. Like, what the hell?
It do be ghost story shit happening. I just don't say shit about it.
You said it do be stuff like that happening
Hmm.
in your place?
Everywhere.
Okay. Um. Anyway, we're gonna let this girl talk about the Prince seller and how. Don't make sure you put a note on what just happened so you don't forget that.
Okay.
Cause I just want to know. You got me damn
So
curious
that's
over here.
something wrong with my camera. I don't know what that is. It's not. That's not a ghost.
Okay.
because it was just a lot going on. It was a transition for me. But this is not to say that I'm a victim because I'm a grown ass woman at the end of the day. And I can take accountability for that in the part that I played because I could have been a little bit smarter. I could have been wiser. And I take accountability in that. I don't make the best decisions. I'm human, but I will learn from them. Let me.
Oh,
Take your
a
time.
lot.
You got this.
Yeah,
You
because
said she's
last
a
year was
lot.
sensitive. So sorry.
Yeah, she's doing a lot of prepping to say what she need to say. But my thing is too, uh, taking accountability is not saying that you're not a victim. Being a victim and taking accountability is the same thing. Like you are a victim of abuse, but you can still say the part that you played in it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nothing important. I thought my aunt was texting me. It's just Megan Thee Stallion talking about her new album.
You and the Megan Thee
I'm getting
Stallion.
choked up on that. Yeah, because I was actually supposed to be getting married this year.
Oh no.
So, yeah, last year was tough. It was tough. But I was going through this transition, and she came in at the right time, to say the least. Because even the guys that I kind of was talking to, like it didn't, it was a lot. It was just
Do you see how trifling she is, y'all? I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck. She
So she
said,
getting off topic,
"Huh?
but what's she getting off topic a little? What you think?
Not even. She's making herself look horrendous, and it's all because she's getting emotional. And she's not really thinking. But what she's saying is she lost a friend, right? But she's also supposed to be getting married this year. So that means while supposedly getting married and going through whatever grief she was going through, she had other niggas sliding in her DMs. You know what I'm saying? Because she just said that other dudes were sending her money, dropping thousands of dollars, but she was also engaged at the same time, which is crazy as fuck for her to be saying.
But all men are bad.
You know what I'm saying? Like you racking up checks off other niggas. I'm like, what?
But what's she doing for the money though? That's the
I
thing.
don't know. I'm guessing. So let's look at her. She got 50,000 subs on this YouTube, so it has to be some of these subscribers. We about to get our YouTube up, so let us get this 20% by the end of the month of her subscribers. That's all we want. Come on, 20%. That's only like what 50. I mean 5,000. That's good enough. Shit, 7,000. I'm good with that.
just wasn't. It just that is what it is. I don't want to go into that. But
She's making herself look bad though.
when I met up with her, you know, we met up to go get oysters. She was touchy feely on me. She was grabbing my legs.
You hear this?
She had her arm around me in the
Nikki.
chair. She was trying to
Touchy
touch
feely.
me, and and she had her daughter with her.
On her birthday, where
And I
other
was
niggas had
like,
already
I
been spending
felt
on her.
uncomfortable at that time because I was like, I only came here to have oysters with you as a friend, like on some like content creator, like get to know you outside of YouTube
Why
because I
oysters?
realized that it
You said
wasn't
what?
on.
Why oysters? Is it because oysters? What's it called? An
Aphrodisiac. That's what I was saying. That girl had plans. Like if you was being dumb about it, talking about you was being vulnerable. That's not vulnerable. You know enough that if dudes was sending you out for oysters, there was a reason. They was prepping you and she was prepping you.
I would have never thought that somebody invited me to go eat oysters that they was planning something. I'm sorry, I would have never thought that.
So let me tell you what aphrodisiacs are right now, so that you can
I
be
know what it
prepared.
is. I know
No,
that's why I said
what
that.
foods? You know
That's
all the foods. You know all of them.
oh, all of them. No, go
That's what I was
ahead.
about
I'm
to say.
sorry.
It's oysters. It's it's oysters, chocolate, raspberries, strawberries.
Oh, this makes sense.
And if they doing a double, like if they chocolate dip in any of those things, it's supposed to double the effects. Um, and
Valentine's Day makes sense now.
yeah, and pomegranate, I believe. But and also grapes. If they try to feed it to you by hand, All of those is supposed to enhance the effects of all of that.
Too bad I'm allergic to chocolate.
That she puts on YouTube. But it's like she bought Pimp and P with her, because she was touching on my legs, she was trying to massage my feet, you know, in public. And I'm like, she got on her knees and started massaging my toes. And I'm like, girl, what you doing? Like, what are you doing?
And so, just so y'all can be clear, before this young lady had never been dealing with women, and like she's gonna say, I think in a little bit, because I did hear a clip from her. She was like, I was in a vulnerable state, and like she kind of switched me up. So you gonna see all of that happen. But it's kind of clear too. But you just allowed it to happen, and I know that ladies are like a lot more comfortable with women touching on them than there's a man. But clear as day, if that was a dude, somebody would have been calling him a rapist. You know what I'm saying? Y'all would have been
Yeah,
like, huh?
I think it's I could understand her like being like, I don't know, because like growing up, like now I don't do that shit because situations that have happened throughout my life. But me and my friends, we used to like smack each other on that butt all the time. We used to grab each other's butts. We used to do like this to each other's titties, be like shit like that.
Flipping the nip. I see.
Yeah, like all kinds of shit. And it's just like it was just regular shit.
It was just fun, and that's what a lot of
It was
these
just
dudes used to be like. When you used to could go around and smack girls in the butt. They used to think that was this high school, middle school fun. Now it's a essay case or something like that, and that's what's crazy
oh,
though.
most definitely. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like we view things differently because back then it was like, oh, I wouldn't want a boy to do that to me. Like that's like I don't know, like But at the same time, it's girls that like girls, so
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like it's even the transition from like going to the club and like when I was young, people used to twerk on people. Like you would go in the club and they would twerk on you for several songs. Now you can't even get 15 seconds because they gonna turn around and be like, "Well, I don't want to do this," but then they'll twerk on their girlfriends who ain't got no schlong for the whole night, and it's like, bro, why did I come to the club? That's why men are not wanting to go to the club no more, and clubs are losing money. People don't even understand. Like men come to the club so they can have an opportunity. If y'all are taking that away, y'all are destroying another whole business market.
I'm right. I
For
used to twerk
real.
on men in the club, but then started being weird and creepy about the shit and doing all kinds of stuff. It's not just dancing. I used to feel like it was just dancing. It's not just dancing. Niggas wanna they trying to fuck.
Yeah, no, but the thing is though, it is just dancing to the sense where if everybody was doing it, it would have been just dancing because like, okay, you don't want to dance no more, I'll go to the next person. But somebody who's feeling you, they gonna let you dance with them for like a longer period of time. But that's the problem now. Like I don't go to the club and be two stepping with no fucking woman. Like that's stupid. Like I'm not gonna be doing that with you. Like if we're gonna be doing anything, I might as well learn salsa. All this other shit. Everybody jumping up and down at the club and shit is whack to me. I hate it.
And I end up calling like Rob B to talk to her, so they can end their little squash and beef.
So she talk about all these people
And
we don't know about, so we just gonna let that ride.
so then the manosphere was still talking about Princella's live and all this other stuff, and then it was this guy named Red Supreme that did a video about me, and I was on the live, and I sent her the live and was like, "Oh Lord, this dude's going in on me or whatever
All right,
like
we about to
that." And
skip.
she hopped in the live like, "Oh," and she just saw. I'm telling her I have to go because I was supposed to do a live stream. I guess I don't know. So we hung out that entire day, and I was like, when I was like, oh, let's go get boba tea or something like that. I wanted her to try that. So as we're there, I grab her like, oh no, this way, and she grabs my hand and just holds my hand and won't let go. And after a while, I'm like, oh, we're holding hands, like we holding hands. Okay, cool, we holding hands. I
She said 3 times. Oh my god.
She said, "So we
touched
hold a
myself.
hand."
I should have been like, nah, but I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of getting a little like curious. I'm like, well, okay, we can hold hands. Like, it's fine. Then I'm telling her I have to go because I was supposed to do a live stream that day, that night. And I said I had to go home, and she didn't want me to leave. We get to my car. We get to my car. I try to give her a hug. She gives me a hug, but she's holding me and then starts putting her head to my chest. and starts getting real close, like tight. And I was like, oh, okay. And I'm holding her, like, okay, she's holding me, like holding me. And then she's like, hmm, you know, then she starts talking about how good it feels to be with a woman.
What? See, this is that shit right here. How good it feels, and this is what made her ass fall probably for that shit right here.
How safe it feels being with a woman. And
And I feel like we missed the part of that skit,
I
but
was
I'm
like,
gonna just let it ride.
it made me feel uncomfortable. But then she's like, this feels so amazing. This feels so good hugging you like this. Okay. Then she pulls out her phone and she starts playing female porn
This
and
is so
introduced me
direct.
to
Like, what?
What the fuck? See, like young, if this was a nigga, dog, yo, you know how fast a woman would have been like, nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm over here thinking this lady is a mastermind, but she laying this shit out there sloppily, like, and just direct. Like, whoa.
You know what I'm saying? But she's falling for it, and that's the problem I'm having. Like, Shorty got the weakest game right now, and you gonna fall for the shit.
what trimming is. I don't know
Trimming.
if I'm allowed to say that on
Tripping.
YouTube.
TRIDD.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Look it up on porn.
It's called what?
Scissoring.
Trimming.
Oh, it's just putting
Look it up. That's what
the
it does.
two heads together. We can't say too
And she
much.
starts telling
Gotta
me
put it
how
like
good
this.
and amazing that feels.
I got my thing on there.
And
They say
if
I'm
you never
fucked up.
tried that, you should. And
Oh.
Not you advertising it. You young, I don't like this girl right now. She over here like, if you never tried it, you should. But wait a minute, ain't you out here telling how this woman this made destroyed your life? But you're telling people to try shit that you shouldn't even been doing?
like, in that point, I'm like,
Did you
okay.
feel like she was grooming you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, wait, hold on. She told her she should try. Okay. Never mind. I'm sorry, y'all.
Okay.
I apologize. I take my words back. I was incorrect. But this is where now they talking about it too. She felt like she was grooming her from that point. But again, I just want to take it back to the standpoint what why the if a man came up to you, Nikki, right? Y'all had a standard little date or whatever, y'all holding hands, and then he goes from that to hugging you, and then pulls out a porn video. I mean, excuse me, corn video. Pulls out a corn video, and he's like, "Yeah, what are you
I'm like,
doing?"
what the fuck is wrong with you, fucking weirdo? But honestly, I would do that if a woman did that to me because, like I said, uh, I don't know. Like I'm when it comes to that shit, I'm serious about it. I'm be like, oh hell no, bitch, you got me fucked up. Mm-mm.
But my thing is like too, like why would you fall for that? Like, do you think that's like attractive enough? Even
Um, so what I've been gathering here, because I've been trying to like, I've been, um, what I feel like she's doing, because I used to like I grew up in a church, whatever, and I was being like trained to be like a evangelist, right? And you try to get people to join the church. That's what evangelist does. And so even even though like I'm not religious now, but they had a thing called like Romans Road, whatever, and it's like a whole little map out of what you do to try to get people to join the church. And the first step is, to make them feel like there's something missing in their life, like there's something that isn't being some need that isn't being met. And so I feel like that's what she did in the beginning when she was telling her all men was trash and all this stuff. And then you let them see, like, you tell them like how good it could be with, you know, in our
with
situation,
with
talking about Romans Road, how
with
good it
with
could be
God in your
with the
life,
Lord. Yeah.
with the
With God
Lord
in your
on
life.
your side.
Like how good it could be, and you talk to them about like everlasting life and things like that. So that's when she started talking about how good it is, to how great it feels and everything, and how it's probably so much better to be with a dude, and dudes aren't doing this for you, dudes aren't doing that. And then you start like telling them that your life could be this great. Like your life could be this. Like this is how it could be with the Lord. And and whenever if you feel like you have nobody to depend on Jesus. Shit like that. Depend on God. It's everything. He's gonna bring everything to you. Everything is a promise to you. All you just gotta do this.
And,
Stuff like that.
and you know the
And I
crazy
feel like
thing?
that's what this. That's what this lady is
Took
doing to her.
and
So at first, in order before you can lead them somewhere, you gotta break them. And so that's what she's doing. And now she on part two,
I was about to say,
trying to make it seem like the other side's so great.
but that's also the issue too, though, because that's just if you see it like that, that's like manipulation. That's what everybody be afraid of. Oh, I'm getting manipulated. But they saying it
That's
now. She felt like,
that's kind of like they're doing at church too, right? Manipulate people.
I mean, that's how I feel sometimes. But
That's what they said. Romans rule, and that's why I was like, dang, this sounds
Romans
like
row, I need to write that down because we might need that. Let me stop.
yeah, some scriptures in it's five scriptures in the book of Romans that they tell you to tell people. Mm-mm-mm.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all.
So that's why I was like, I was writing down, I was comparing it. I was like, okay,
I
this
did.
sounds like
But I'm a grown ass woman, so I can't say that I was grown as a grown woman. Like I gotta take accountability in that. I should have
No,
had,
because even as a grown person, that's
I
how.
should recognize
So just like we was talking about these cults, this is just what happens. Don't feel so superior that you can't acknowledge that your ass is getting caught up and getting took for what was no good. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you just got raided. Hey.
hey, what's up, Goody? Thank you for the raid.
All right, let me let the girl talk then. Let them know
Listen,
we talk about some.
yeah.
Let them know what we talk
Hey,
about
thank you
before.
for the raid. Okay, listen, y'all came in at like a crazy time. So for people who don't know me, my name is Nikki Kurosaki, aka Nikki Barks, aka Nikki with the Blick.
Oh, make
I'm a
yourself big,
variety.
Nikki. Make yourself big on the Discord. Make yourself big so they can see you.
Oh, okay, okay. Hold on, yeah. I'm a variety streamer. I do a number of things. I play Brawlhalla, Multiverse, Minecraft, Fortnite, a lot of different games. Yeah. Check ball Nikki right now. I'm crying.
Check ball, Nikki.
And then right now, and then I also do podcasts. Uh, right now we're discussing what was the lady's name? Priscilla.
Princella, the Queen Maker, aka the
Priscilla, the
stud
Queen
maker,
Maker.
the stud maker.
Yeah, the Queen Maker. She was a podcaster, a social media influencer. You would say.
Mm-hmm.
I just looked at her TikTok a few moments ago, and she was recruiting women into a lesbian cult, telling them that men ain't shit and all this stuff, and like basically trying to empower them, but she was messing with them all behind the scenes while still being married and having a husband.
And this
So
this girl right here that's on the screen, she's the one that's getting exposed. What is exposing it
yeah,
all?
she's the one that's exposing it, and we're watching the video and we're discussing what's going on.
She very wicked, bro. Homegirl is crazy.
that like imagine a man pulling out
Nikki,
porn and showing you
I can't see it on your stream, the
things that you
video.
can do
You can
intimately.
now.
But it
You
really
can.
spiked my interest. It has been like I've
I
been
can, I
doing
can,
it
I can
for
see it
like
now.
a year. So
Okay,
it was
okay.
like,
I,
you know, you know, okay. And we talk later on and it's just like
Hold on though,
left.
and I'm sorry. Anybody who just came in, she's saying stuff that don't add up because she said she been celibate for a year. She had at least several dudes sending her thousands of dollars to go out and do shit, and she was also about to get married that current year that she put out this video, and the video came out. Right. The video came out this year, the 29th, April 29th. So how does that make it make sense, Shawty? Make it make sense. You feel what I'm saying? Shawty coming up to you, holding hands, feeling on your goodies at oyster dinner with her daughter there. It's not making sense to me, bro. It's very wild.
And showed you a video of tribbing, which is basically scissoring. If y'all don't know, she showed this woman who Priscilla had came up there and
And we showed
while
Priscilla
they
on
were
the
having
earlier
dinner,
stream.
she was feeling on her, talking to her about how great lesbian sex is, and just pulled out lesbian porn and showed it to her at dinner, oyster dinner, while Princella's daughter was there.
Just
That
right.
sounds really crazy.
This is wild business, dog. Like I don't
It
even
is.
understand. And you just fell for this.
and I left very confused. I'm not going. I left very confused because it sparked my interest. Um,
It sparked my
we
interest.
kept talking, and we was talking every day. That first, I would say
Son, that's sick work. So she showed her this corn, and then all it took was that, and then now She ready to go. Shorty was ready to go. Hold on, we gonna let her
After that
play.
experience, I would say the first week or two of me talking to Pete, he told me she loves me.
Oh no.
She dead ass was on the phone. We was vibing to music, and she dead ass looked at me and was like, "I love you." And she was like, "I really feel like that love bombing shit. Like, I really feel like,
Oh, she said
you
the wrong
know,
words. Love bombing.
we're a good match
Love
together.
bombing is
Like,
good.
I looked at our zodiac
Yeah.
signs. The thing that she's doing now with her new girlfriend. Like, oh,
Hey,
we're
thank
mad. I
you.
talked to some
Hey,
psychics.
Dragoon,
Thank you
thank
for
you
the
for coming
wait.
through. Yeah, thank you for
Have a
coming
good
through.
shift.
Yeah, have a good night. Yeah.
On a hotline. She basically has a app for psychics, and she calls and
An
pays
app
two
for
hundred dollars to
psychics.
talk to a fucking psychic because she can't hear what God tells her, but she's so connected to the divine. Um, but why do you rely? Like, I understand you get readings and stuff like that. That's understandable, but you spend so much money getting readings, and you're telling me that no, it's a match. No, this is what it's supposed to be. We're supposed to be together, and I'm
Not
like,
as
well,
supposed to
damn,
be.
like maybe we are. Like,
And you fell for that?
yeah, it seemed like we get
It's
along. Like,
supposed
it
to
seemed like
be.
we match. It seemed like we meshed together. It just love bombing shit, you know. Like, it's like she mirrored me, and it's like she mirrored me. And so when we were talking, it was it was kind of like a, first of all, I never been with a woman, never been interested in being with a woman, and nothing like that.
You hear this?
So
So look, she wasn't even never with a
for
woman,
me,
y'all.
that's a lot. That's a lot.
But she done
And
got turned out
when she was
in one
working
in
with
two little
Daryl, she would
minutes.
always tell me how much she was using Daryl, but Daryl was also using her, you know. And she would say, "Yeah, I'm using Daryl to get back at the manosphere because I gotta." She was so determined to get back at the manosphere. She used Daryl as in like, you know, I'm gonna use him as an example. Like, you gotta whip these men into shape and they'll do what you say. But if Daryl messes up, I'm gonna cut him at the legs. And we all publicly saw that happen. That she cut Daryl long at the legs. He lost his support. He lost his followers because he was acting up, you know. And
And see, that's
when
crazy.
you
So
do,
she's targeting men too. So she's fake ass making people up. Like, and what I mean by making people up is like growing their influence only so that she has control over it. This is a cult, like no bullshit. Like she's
It
like,
is a compliment.
huh?
It's giving like you know how those celebrities like we keep finding out celebrities do that shit
You talking about like a
where
Diddy
like
type situation?
yeah like it's I feel like it's like a smaller scale for
So
them.
she baby Diddy. She like mini Diddy. Diddy
Diddy Junior,
flakes. Diddy
Miss
flakes.
Diddy.
Miss Diddy. I'm saying Diddy flakes. But I think like I don't know because the girl got still got an hour and a half. I mean 2 hours and a half
witness
of
something
talking.
like that and somebody
We
having
gonna have
that
to
much
skip.
power
Gonna have
No,
to
we
skip
skipping
over
over
her.
that.
you,
Her.
that shit is
I'm trying to
fucking
see when they hit the
scary.
point
But
points.
at this point, I haven't been really posting on my channel. I haven't been building my own brand. I left the manosphere and now I'm over here with her. You know, while she was cutting off Daryl, she pulled me out the closet and
Pulled you
said,
out the
I'm
closet.
dating B. Taylor. Like,
Oh, so
she
she
never
put
once
her.
asked me to be her girl.
You heard that? So she just pulled it out of the ass. She didn't even tell her. She just said we're dating now and put it on the internet. So that's also like a form of like trying to steal her clout because even with the just 50,000 subs, she if she didn't have that many, she's getting something off of that. You get what I'm saying? People
Yeah,
gonna start connecting it.
it's also manipulation too. Like
Yeah.
that's crazy.
And the fact that if like, and that's what I'm saying, like, and the fact that these didn't throw no red flags into her head, like, it's crazy to me because let a nigga do any of this shit. It would have been in game for all of that.
For the love bombing, dudes do love bomb, you know, but
Not like that though.
everything.
Not holding you and then pull it out. I don't know no nigga in my circle that be like, yeah, girl, damn, and they pull out the corn on the joint and
Yeah,
be like,
that's abnormal and that's really extreme and that's a crime. That's a crime.
cause I'm like, what? Ain't no way you just pulling out corn on me like it's just whatever, bruh. Like, yeah, let's just.
Normal.
You see this? You see this? You want to try that? I put some chocolate drizzle on there, baby girl. Let me do that. Drizzle this chocolate. I press.
Girlfriend, it was just like she just claimed me as her girl. That to me wrecked my freaking nerves because and it made me like I didn't speak up for myself because we weren't really dating. We were kind of like talking and getting to know each other. I was a little curious, so here and there, but she put it out there before I was ready to even. You did that without my permission. You pulled somebody out the closet without my permission and you let all these people know. So that's pressure on me to keep this up.
I was about to say that's crazy too, because you didn't even know if you was lesbian or not. She just made you a lesbian, and then now you saying you
What
had to
about her
keep up,
fiance?
huh?
What about her fiance in this?
F if I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, it don't make no sense to me because I don't know.
That's probably the
It's
video is
pressure on
3 hours long. Shit.
That's probably is because she got to address everything. But we gonna listen. We hitting the high point, so we're gonna boom, 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 and maybe one more boom. So we got. I don't even know if I want to see that
After that, that's
Empire.
dead. Anybody watch shit after that?
No, we're not watching that Empire. This other girl come back. After this girl come back, it's a wrap for that.
on me to keep this up. So now I look stupid to the world and everybody know my business that me and you may be talking and messing with each
Not
other.
maybe. It's
So
for sure. If the internet
at
now.
this point, like, damn, I called her and was like, hey, my phone is blowing up. I didn't expect for you to say that. I didn't know we were like, and she was like, well, I'm living my truth and it's true. We are. And you can't be ashamed of that. Like, kind of like yelling at me, kind of like mad that I would even be like hesitant to it. It was like, well, you the one who was saying. So look, she
She's
bought up
trying
her
to.
second girlfriend.
You said
For
what?
those who are
What'd you say?
It's like she's trying to make her, trying to guilt her for, like, she's trying to be like, oh, you, why would you want to hide? Oh, you're ashamed of who you are? All this shit? Like,
Well, see, the problem with it was is she kept her confused, and that's a tactic as well of manipulation. Keep your target confused so they never see what the real issue is, and she was falling for all of these things because the confusion could have been simple. Like, why the hell are you doing all this? I never even figured if I was wanting to do this for real or whatever. Even though she said they went from that one day to talking every day. My thing is, just talking every day don't mean you want to be in a relationship with somebody. Just mean you trying to get to know them.
hmm,
You interested in their character, but Shawty fell for every foolish part.
asking what happened to Marcella's second girlfriend. While all of this was happening, I didn't
Second
even ask her.
girlfriend. Wait a minute.
close
So
it. Because I'm trying to see what it is. I think what it is, what happened is she gets a girl, she love bombs her, she does all this stuff for her, and then she gets another girl. So the other girl can start feeling jealous and be wanting more from her and be trying to, do extra to try to get the attention back on them. I feel like we're gonna see, but I feel like that's what's going on here.
I feel
Because
like
if
that
Priscilla had another girlfriend and then she got her, and she get another bitch after her,
because that's what I was about to
that's a
say too, though. But that's the problem I also have from right here too.
another woman. I don't know about
Right?
that.
Is like second girlfriend is crazy because that just blew the shit out of me. But this is what I'm saying. Like y'all are giving cut cards, and this is where the world is funny as shit. Because homegirl said second girlfriend without a hesitation. So this girl can have another girlfriend, right? And you still dealing with her. You know what I'm saying? But a nigga have a girlfriend. I don't even want to talk to you. Why you ain't over there with your baby mother and all that other stuff? I ain't even dealing with my
That's
baby mother.
that's different for everybody. We don't know if she is monogamous or not. So I don't know.
Well, Shorty didn't even know she was lesbian, so she just going for anything right now. That's what I'm really saying.
It kind
Like,
of seemed like that, especially with all the other dudes that was giving her money and then her having a fiance.
exactly,
But
just going for anything. She's not a.
we don't
That's
know if she's monogamous or if her and her fiance were in a open relate. They
nah.
planning an open
It just sounds like
relationship.
Shorty was doing anything. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. I'm not gonna defend her because she's even though this is she said it herself. She's not a victim, but she is stupid as shit.
She is a victim.
She said it
So what
herself. She's
happened to
not.
Priscilla? What's
She
going
she
on with your girlfriend?
stupid.
She
She
is
When
a
I
stupid.
first
victim.
met up with her
If I'm
female
being real,
girlfriend,
she is a victim. But if I'm being for real, she's not a victim. She's just somebody who made stupid ass decisions.
I knew that she was out and
Oh,
about with me.
she a victim.
But did your
Your
girlfriend know that you
girlfriend
was
definitely
touching
playing
on
on her
me? You was
ass.
touching and rubbing on
Hold
my
on, but listen to
legs.
this. So she knew homegirl had a
Mhm.
girlfriend. This is where I'm saying, like, and for men out there, if you got a girl, I'm not telling y'all to cheat, but this is the reality of women. If you got something, they still want you when you got some shit. More likely than not, they gonna want you when you got some shit because they know that you know how to handle your shit with some shit.
Yeah, there are some women out there who
More times than not. And I'm gonna let homegirl spit, but
who be like, I see how they be like, I see how good it look over there, and I want it.
You know that grass
Okay.
always greener type shit.
She ain't appreciative.
You know,
Let me
Just saying
replace
that.
Nikki, what you say? That's you funny.
her.
Hold on, say it again.
Me
Say it
too.
again.
Oh, I was like, fuck that bitch. She ain't grateful enough. I don't remember what I said. I want her place. Let me replace her.
That's how they be doing.
This is an open relationship. I feel bad for her second girlfriend because she would say, "Oh, she's so vanilla," like as in she was this.
Hold on, I'm sorry. I'm also upset that she keeps saying second girlfriend like she was the top joint.
It's like she accepted that she was her girlfriend. Like even though she seemed like she didn't want to do it, it's like she accepted it. But I feel like that's part of the manipulation. Is that's in on her? Like you can see her that she actually fell for it, and this is the type of language they were speaking. Like her talking about the manosphere like that. This is the shit that Priscilla was selling to her, and she was buying it.
But see, that's the problem too, because she was on. So what? From what she said, and I'm not. I don't know all the ins and outs, the stuff that she was doing because I'm not going to go out there and watch it. But she, so like again, the manosphere is pretty much advocating for men. Princella got cut from that space because they obviously saw her for the snake that she was. Homegirl was also out there, advocating for men, and I know that she's gonna say it later because when the clip that I did see, she's a mother to a son, so she was out there because of that, right? So I get that point because, like, most women moms who are mothers to sons don't want their sons to be labeled as these ain't shit niggas in the future. So they be out there trying to see what they can do to combat it. But then they see the reality is these women ain't shit. And then that's why
And
huh?
I would say, and that's why she was in the beginning. She was disagreeing with Priscilla because
Hmm.
Priscilla was starting off with that all men are bad shit, and she was like, "No, that's not true, Priscilla." That's what she said. Remember at the beginning,
Exactly. Yeah, no, I do remember that part.
she left the manosphere. That's so crazy. Is they how they talking about it like that? Even the manosphere.
Well, I mean, because they do talk about it like that. Because that's also even in our own podcast, they have people on here talking about the red pill space, and I know that you weren't familiar, but the red pill space is like a even more extremer. Like manosphere and the red pill usually are like one thing, but the red pill is like the more extreme version of the manosphere. That's the part where they be like, "Well, fuck these hoes," and go to. That's the ones with the what is it? The travel bros or whatever, the
Passport Bros.
passport bros. There we go. And all that stuff. That's from the red pill space because they're like, well, F the American woman because they don't have any sensibility anymore. And like stuff like this goes to show because you had a good man and then you gave it up to see what was going on with some woman who fucked you over. And then now you want some man to recover after that. And this is where the problem comes in.
And the whole time the girl that fucked you over got a man.
You already had a man. You was in the manosphere, but then you left a man to be with a woman who fucked you over way worse than a man had, right? And then now you're gonna be like, what are you gonna do? Because you're either gonna go keep looking for women, or you're then gonna expect a new man to pick up all the pieces of the shit you made.
Hey, if she talking to a man or woman, either one of them gonna be picking up pieces.
I wouldn't be
I
doing
just
it.
hope that she gets stronger and is able to stand her ground somewhat. Uh, Not saying that
And I just want y'all to know, it just goes to show you can be out here and be an influencer yourself and still get influencers. Shorty has 50,000 people on her joint watching her probably consistency. And it within that, gumption, she's out here trying to perpetuate her channel and all that, and she still fell for some bullshit. So all I'm trying to say with that is you're never too good to fall for somebody's bullshit. That's it. I'm gonna let her play.
and growing still happens in adults. That's a lot.
Yeah, definitely do. And she's a mother at that too. That's another problem with it.
A Filipino woman, and she was like, she's just so vanilla, and she's just too sensitive. But that's red flag right there because I'm
Nikki,
like,
tell me when you
okay,
want to
so
skip
if
though.
we're involved with each other, you're publicly claiming me on your social media platform. Now your audience is
A little
asking
bit
what happened
before
to the
the
second girlfriend.
like
I couldn't
like
say
come
what
before
happened
it.
to her.
Hold
I
on, say it
know.
one more time.
So if you do skip there, go a little bit before the peak. So
Yeah,
it'd
I
be like
do. Cause no, cause she's saying some stuff about the other girlfriend, and I'm kind of interested. She's a Filipino girl, so she was going around. So she didn't date one race or nothing like that. And I get now why she's saying it's not about like race or anything like that. Cause I'm trying to really like put all of this stuff together because I still am really like fucked up that they let this girl go around messing with other people like this. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's a manipulation tactic. The one I told you earlier.
But that
Control.
like that's what I'm saying. Like even when we go back to the whole cheating episode, like and that's what I'm saying. Like cheating doesn't have to be the end all to a relationship because obviously these people were allowing her to have her other little situations. But what I'm really trying to get to is why is there such a double standard now? This woman could have two girlfriends, but if a man wants the same thing and he's open and available talking to you up front, it's fuck that shit. But if it's like this, you gonna do that shit. It don't make no damn sense to me.
I don't agree. I don't agree because I feel like it's different people. There's people who go for that shit. So you just need to find somebody who's willing to go for the shit that you trying to get them.
But it's clear as day, she wasn't going for none of this shit before that. She got flipped and was going for everything after that. And that'd be
That's
the
because
issue.
she is easily influenced.
And she's an influencer. And that's what I'm saying. Make sure y'all watch who y'all be watching, because if they start changing up on y'all, that's how you know they getting influenced. But let me let her rock, and then we're gonna skip around too.
No, I just know that the girl mother was sick, and Pete
Oh
was like,
shit!
she didn't have time for me. So the girl basically told her, Pete, go get you another girlfriend. Then Pete comes back and tell me, yeah, I talked to her and told her I found another girlfriend. The second girlfriend literally said, damn, that
Oh
fast?
shit!
That's
So wait a minute, y'all. So that's crazy, and this is something I've noticed as well, just working with other people. And Nikki, let me know how you feel about this. But and I'll just say it like this: most ladies now too tend to leave their partners when they're at a moment of weakness, not when things are like strong. It's always when like, okay, well, things have been bad, but now you're not as good, so I'm gonna go ahead and go.
I'm guilty of that too.
So, and you see that, y'all, and I'm gonna talk to y'all men right now. Just don't this is why they tell y'all not to let them see your moment of weaknesses, because it just takes that little point where you're like, okay, well, I'm not doing as well, and they're gonna be gone. It's not like really about you. It's just the fact that they don't feel protected.
I
It's
don't
not,
think that's who needs to change. I feel like the issue is that people need to be in those moment of weaknesses. It just needs to. It's really situational. I feel like the men being open about it could make it better because a lot of times it's because women are left to speculate what the real issue is.
nah. Sometimes I'll be real. If you just avoid showing that there's issues at all, because if you do divulge what the issue is and you don't have an answer, that also makes you look weak. And that's what I'm saying. It's better off not to say anything, not to show anything, because if you going over there,
That's hard to hold that shit in.
it is hard, but it's not to say that to hold it in. I'm just saying not to tell y'all about it. You work it out with somebody else who gonna give you some answers and shit. And once you got all that, then you let your woman know. But don't be sitting in your moment of weakness and then be like, "Baby, we're about to go belly up. We don't have no fucking money." No, go talk to some fucking like people, get some answers, and then be like, "Look, okay, we're gonna have to set back on XYZ because now the money's gonna be tight, but we got a plan that in the next X amount of months we're gonna flip everything around and then we'll be back on the money games." You give it to it like that, it's a done deal. Everything is gonna be like, okay, and then you have until the deadline. If you pass the deadline, then you're fucked. Cause then they like, this nigga playing. He think I'm just gonna be sitting around because he just gonna go up and down on his shit. No, I'm just telling y'all. And she might disagree with me, but I'm telling y'all for real, that's what y'all need to be on.
I
Just
mean,
so
I
that
wouldn't argue with that. If that happened in a situation I had, I would have been okay with that. But niggas would never have an answer. They was making problems and never having solutions. So
but that's what I'm saying though. It's also like, but don't rag on a nigga if he don't have the answers and solutions for things. My thing
oh,
is,
I was I
huh?
was trying to come up with solutions, but
But that's also something too, like, if he's comfortable enough to divulge all that to come up with those solutions with you, because if it's not your expertise, then there's no point in trying to, lean on you and you don't know either. You know what I mean? Not to be rude to you as a woman, it's just like if you don't know nothing about farming and that's his bread and butter, why the fuck is he talking to you about it?
I don't know, but I'll figure it out. I'm a motherfucker who don't figure some shit out.
I'm not saying you couldn't figure it out. I'm not saying that. But to thrive, he
Or
needs to talk
find
to it.
somebody who knows.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He needed to have talked to somebody who's done the business and stuff like that, who's gone through something similar. That's what I'm really trying to say.
And
And
that's
then he
what,
can talk to you.
and, and he could talk to me, and I'm gonna find somebody who knows, because I know people. I did taxes. I did a farmer's taxes before.
Look at that. She trying to
Yeah, we gonna.
she trying to advertise. Anybody looking
I'm gonna.
for a Nikki, she also barks, y'all. But y'all got to
I'm
come correct. You can't have your shit looking twisted.
advertising it.
Huh?
No, because I don't want the amount of people who taxes I do is enough. I don't need anybody else.
Oh no, that was an
You know.
advertisement for a boo. I'm sorry, y'all. If y'all didn't know,
Oh no, I'm emotionally unavailable. Don't come over here and get your feelings hurt.
she's emotionally unavailable. That means that she's physically available. Let me stop. Don't listen to me. I'm being
Maybe.
funny.
I don't know. Depends. We gotta talk. We could work something out.
Don't negotiate with her. She ain't got the book yet on how to negotiate. We ain't gonna trust her. All right, let me let this girl. So this is B Taylor, y'all, because I'm like,
It's
who is
also
her?
a red flag
B
that
Taylor.
I ignore and I take accountability in that. I can't blame nobody but myself getting involved with somebody who was supposed to be in a committed relationship, right?
See,
So, and how fast she moves on, right? And so then I don't know what happened because anytime I would ask questions about the second girlfriend or are y'all still
Well,
talking? Are y'all still
you said
involved?
pause
Because
it.
now
the only reason I made that face when she said that because she was talking to all those dudes. They were giving her money, and she was engaged and talking to Priscilla, and so she's upset with Priscilla for getting into a relationship while having a girlfriend, and like you're a hypocrite.
Yeah, it's not adding up. And then what's also blowing me about it too is you were bold enough to still do what you wanted to do, knowing about the other girl, knowing that her mother was sick and everything, and probably, talking about whatever y'all was talking about. My other issue is if you had this other dude, because like I said, she's a mom too. She said that.
Hmm.
What did you think you was gonna do with Princella, who's a mom and don't take care of her own baby? You know what I'm saying?
Um, I feel like she wasn't thinking logically. She was living life in the moment. That's what
you
these all
public
do.
It's sounding foolishness, but go ahead.
They do this right after the oyster dinner. Like it was that easy or what?
I don't know, cause she's skipping around. She's not telling us in a succinct timeline. It's not like dates and stuff. I wish it
You
was.
want to go ahead and fast forward it?
You want to fast forward it?
Yeah, we go ahead and skip.
was too scared to do it. I knew that she had to be done with me.
Okay, hold on. We gotta wind it back.
That's okay to say those things. To wish
Okay, Nigga, we might not need to skip.
I that and a lot of that wasn't even going on. A lot of
Oh God, this is Hold on.
No, no, no.
that
Let
in
her
a house
start talking with me.
nasty, but you live the same
You
way.
know she's talking circles.
She look.
Talk
She talk
about
about
not
her
pouring
her house
mothers not
nasty.
pouring.
See, every time I turn back, it's like something else she's talking about that we need to listen to. All right, hold on.
Um,
I'm gonna right
so
here.
I found myself not being able to call anybody to tell them
I'm not
about
going.
me without it feeling because every time I would call somebody about her, it's like they would be like, "I told you, get
Damn.
away from her."
See, and they did
I
tell her
started
though,
even talking to a
but it's not a
coworker
I
about
told you
it,
so.
and she was a previous lesbian, and she was like,
A
"I'm
previous
telling you,
lesbian.
B. Taylor, this is not normal. She should not. She sounds emotionally abusive. This is not normal." And I was just like, "No, but I did do." I'm like making excuses of what I like. This is what I did though. I
See,
did
what was
say
she
this to make
doing?
her upset,
See,
and I
Nikki,
did
now we
all
got to
this.
go back to see what she was doing.
But that's the thing, though. See, when people are emotionally abusive, they always try to make you feel like it's your fault
Yeah. Do you
all
want
the
to hear
time.
what she was doing though?
You, I don't know. I feel like it'll get there because she talk in circles.
Okay,
But
talking
I feel
circle.
But I feel like when people are emotionally abusive and you try to come to them about a problem that you have with them and how they made you feel,
Hmm.
they're gonna address it. They're gonna greet it with what a problem that they have that they made up. So you could start feeling sorry for them, like, oh, I didn't know I made you feel that way. I'm sorry. And then the next thing you
They
know,
created a new
you're the
problem.
problem.
Yeah, they created a new problem. So it's a perpetual issue. There's never any solutions.
Her about my feelings. Every time I brought up my feelings and how I felt, it was a burden. It was anger. It was
Okay, you
met with
right.
anger
She popped off on
and
her
like
when she talked about
dismissiveness.
her
And,
feelings.
you know, she told me, I'll never forget, she told me when I told her, like, can you stop yelling at me? Because that makes me feel small inside. And she verbatim told me, like, well, don't trigger me to yell at you.
You heard that? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Because I was about to say, I wound it back. Shorty said, it don't trigger me to yell at you.
She said, "Don't trigger me," and I like, don't trigger me to yell at you." Like it's like she's being abusive, but she at the same time is victimizing herself. This is some crazy work.
It is, young. She got her
This
head
is some
spinning
massive
for sure.
manipulation.
And then that's what I'm saying. How did she fall for this?
I feel like it's because
Chad, tell me how she fell for this.
she's emotional, and this woman is playing with her emotions. That's what it is. She got in her head. Got in her head. Like I said, she did that Romans Road shit.
Romans Row.
Okay.
She did the Romans
Don't
Road
trigger me
and
to yell
the
at
love
you.
bombing.
So
Mm-hmm.
imagine if this was an opposite relationship and that person said, don't do this to make me yell at you or hit things and yell. She made it seem like we got in an argument.
No, she said it perfectly right there. Let that have been a nigga doing all that shit, he would have been in jail, bro. That would have been the
That's
beginning of him being
the
an
woman could have
abuser.
been in jail.
Huh?
She just was letting it slide. I said the woman could have been in jail too. She just was letting this shit slide. She was letting everything slide, and she was accepting it because it was a woman. I don't know why she, why that made it okay for her, but she was accepting it.
And it's dumb.
Like,
Dumb as hell. For real.
About her coming to my place because I didn't. She got on her live and said, "I've only been to her. I only spent the night at her place one time. No, I have not. I spent the night at her house multiple times. The reason why I didn't like to go to her house because she did not live like a woman. She lived, and I'm not even gonna say she lived like a man because I know plenty of men who take care of their home, you know. And I told her about her mattress. I'm like, your mattress is it got pee stains, it got holes in it. Like, why are you sleeping on a mattress like this? Like, go get you a nice mattress. Go get you a mattress like mine or something. So her and her child sleeps on that mattress. So, you know, I also feel obligated as a
See, now that's trifling, bro.
what the fuck is going on? Cause why is she living like that? Like, why is she living like that?
I,
That's
and I know she got enough money, but see, that's what I'm saying too. And I'm not trying to be rude, but this is another issue that I have with a lot of women staying alone for a long time. Women who, and this is a statistic, and you guys can go look it up and try to prove me wrong or whatever ilk you wish to do. But women who stay alone are the highest spenders today, right? Because they emotionally spend. They see something, they like, well, damn, I might need this and all this other kind of stuff. But they don't think about the long term accounts. Like, I'm pretty sure her issue is like larger bills, like the rent, mortgage, or whatever she has, because she wants to live lavish, but she doesn't want to pay that cost for everything. And I know she's not getting money from anything because all she does is the YouTube thing. And then I'm pretty sure this girl, because this is a part of the clip I seen earlier, but I'm gonna let it play. Or you want something? You got something to say?
I just don't understand why she's living like that. Like, that's crazy. Like I don't know. Like, that's wild. Like, it's not making sense in the story considering all the stuff that she's doing.
Yeah, and all these people that's putting her on podcasts and stuff, like, but that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all not even really doing the research on the person behind it. Y'all just like, oh, I like what she's saying out here. And like, are y'all really finding out like who the person is behind all of it?
Okay, so being messy is one thing, but having a pissy ass mattress with holes in it, that just you
Sick.
just don't give a fuck.
Yeah, and
Like, I don't think she gonna be like, oh, she ain't been folding clothes or something. She got piles of clothes that ain't been folded or some shit. But the homegirls are straight up dirty. Damn,
yeah, disgusting. She said
that
straight up
mattress would have
dirty.
got yeeted.
mother to step
She
in.
got what?
I said that mattress would have got yeeted into the damn dumpster.
Yeah, but my thing is too, cause like she just said earlier, she was talking about she paid $200 for some psychics, right? She could take four little readings off. She got her a new mattress. She got a brand new mattress. She can get foam. She
They
can get
didn't
all
see
that
a new
shit.
mattress in her future.
You said what?
They ain't see a new mattress in her future.
They sure enough didn't. They saw pissy and struggles in that joint. That's for sure.
Why is it pissy?
Because I'm guessing her child, who I'm not sure is a boy or a girl, is peeing in the bed, and she's not like steaming it and all that.
So when you have a young child that be wet in the bed,
You put
wouldn't you
plastic.
like take? Yeah, I'm about to say or put something there so like if they piss on themselves,
It's
like
not in the bed.
it
Yeah,
won't be a big like it won't be a tough cleanup.
yeah, but she's not one of the. She probably also
My
a first
mattress
time mom, so she probably
My
don't
mattress
know.
got layers. I have no children, and I know this. Like my mattress already got layers. I don't sleep on no bare ass mattress. I got stuff on top of my mattress. But before I can put my sheet, like that's crazy.
Yeah,
So if anything happens, I'm gonna replace my mattress topper, so I don't have to replace the whole damn bed. Like I don't know.
everybody's different.
like mine or something. So her and her child sleeps on that mattress. So, I also feel obligated as a mother to step in and help her out with her daughter. And when I bring up her daughter, this is not to go low. This is not
Oh, so she
to
had a daughter. So her daughter peeing in the bed.
make her a villain, but this is to tell my truth. And I cannot keep lying. Women have asked, does Amaya go to school? The girl is 5 years old, going on 6, and have never been in a school. She was not getting homeschooled. She was in front of a TV all day. Everybody know that her child has autism.
Mm.
She has not gotten her daughter tested for autism. It took me saying, let's go get her tested for autism. Let's get her into this daycare program so she can be around other kids. So now she's in a daycare program that I have my kids in, so she could be around other kids and learn. She don't read to her. She don't teach her anything. She don't have a mentor, a tutor. She don't give her any type of school lessons. At 5, I think she's supposed to be at least in kindergarten or something. She hasn't been to pre-K. She hasn't been to kindergarten. She was just like,
Isn't that illegal?
so she's behind.
Isn't it illegal not to have your kids enrolled in school?
That's illegal. That's child neglect. That's child neglect for real.
See,
Like Priscilla needs to go to jail, man.
that's the thing. But then she got all these people following her. Somebody gonna protect her. Somebody probably paying for a lawyer.
I
Little do we
looked at
know.
her page while we were here, her TikTok page, and it
Uh-huh.
was literally people who commented on her shit recently saying this woman is amazing. This woman is great. Like all kinds of stuff. Like it's wild. And she was on her latest TikTok I looked at.
Hmm.
She was talking about people worshiping others, and it's crazy considering that she's a cult leader. But hey,
I was about to say you can't throw it up on there real fast. You can't share your drink. 'Cause I
um,
want to see it.
let me see. I don't know because it's on TikTok. I don't know if I could. I got the TikTok app. I think TikTok. Um, people in the comments like, I'm like, bro, they boosting her ass.
But the thing is, with TikTok, that's what they gonna find you people that's gonna like your shit. That's that algorithm.
Yeah, algorithm is gonna push it towards the people who into that shit. Like that lady, you remember that lady with the low vibrational plate?
No, I ain't. Oh, the yes, I do the low vibrational cookout plate. I was like, yeah, that
Yeah.
damn styrofoam shit. She talking
And
about.
then what's crazy is how the lady received it. Like I'm like, she was just like, yeah, she was like, oh, why you get all that on your plate? I couldn't do that. They look at these plates and say which one is royalty. They gonna say this one. Meanwhile, meanwhile, she over there with her legs wide open, sucking on her fingers and shit,
Mhm.
trying to tell that lady that her plate is low vibrational. And he's like, oh, they just put that on my plate. And the girl talking about, oh, I get it. My friend is trying to help me. She always leads in the right direction. And she says, you can't let people give you what they want to give. Like she did a whole fucking thing that she said. The lady didn't even say that. You making this shit up for her. Like,
Making this shit up for her.
you're not a tree. You can move. That shit was funny though when she said that. Okay, let me see. Queens. What's the name of a queen maker?
Queen, yeah, Queen Maker, the Queen
Yeah,
Maker.
I typed in queen maker and found her page.
But I don't know how she making queens because ain't none of these women sound like women I want to date at all. Not one.
Oh my goodness.
And definitely not one of them women on the podcast. Not to be rude to them, but they was following bad directions already.
Whoa, this should say relationships are for broke people. I cannot.
Relationships are for broke people. It's crazy. She is definitely saying the most toxic shit, but put it on there for the screen so people can see her
I want to
content
see
real
it.
fast. I want
Really?
y'all to understand this is the things we trying to combat. This is the foolishness out here that they trying to tell y'all is good. All right, go ahead, Nikki. Click it.
I'm gonna make it bigger right there. Okay.
Is she out here with a nigga? Oh, that's her talking about other niggas.
Oh shit, what did I just do?
You did something to the
Okay.
screen. Okay.
What is,
Not her at like a professional joint. They really having her out here like
I'm
this.
trying. I'm trying to see if this is the one I was looking at.
People think that people should live and do things for other people. No, a woman should not be living to please a male, and a male should not be living to please a woman. And when you get to that level of interdependence, it is an automatic thing that when you give, you receive. That's a universal law. So women who have everything that they need and they're operating
I don't know, man. These are the comments.
energy is
Yeah, I see the comments. She sounds crazy though. And they had her on this what is this, the Sauce podcast or something? I seen this before. Valuetainment, but this is not valuable.
mastered the art of developing himself and giving back to receive what he has put in. In order to operate like that, you have to.
I can't listen to a bitch that sleep on a dirty mattress. I'm sorry.
What's crazy to me is y'all listen to this and she just talking in circles too.
That's just the bottom line. And we're never going to get anywhere. People think.
She said we're never gonna get anywhere. All right, so stop this joint. It's good.
I want to see the one with relationships for broke people.
Relationships and partnerships are two totally different things.
That's the same one you click.
Relationships are for broke
Oh.
people. People who look for relationships have a need that needs to be filled, and they don't want to do it on their own, and they don't have the money to pay for it to get done.
Hmm?
So they look for other people to do it, and then they build a relationship that ends up draining them both. And then if one party elevates out of that relationship, they tend to move on to something that fits the new person they've become based on the energy they've taken from that relationship.
See, she's mixing lies and deceit with minor truths.
Actually don't need each other.
I mean, I could understand the partnership thing, like, but hey,
No, the only thing was like the only thing that she said that was true is when people leave and you elevate that, you know what I'm saying, it's not the same. But yeah, Nikki, we good because it's not for broke people. She's
it's the way she. I feel like she said that part to
to
like
get to get
talk
yeah
about
to get
yeah.
buzz. But nah, we don't gotta watch the rest of this shit. It's all good. We seen enough.
I don't understand why people just sit here and watch her. I don't even find the way she talk like I couldn't just sit there and watch her ass. Like I'm like, oh my gosh, shut the fuck up.
Well, Nikki, you gotta watch yourself because somebody might say the same thing about you.
And they might, and that's fine. Yeah, I'm not for everybody. Everybody ain't for me.
I hear that. All right, let's get back to the girl who is out here exposing. So this girl again knew her personally and was involved in her. If y'all don't think we know that what we talking about in a second, we gonna show you because it's right there in your face. Oh, hold on, I'm on the wrong.
Behind on a lot of things, and she has this she's on the spectrum.
This is
And
her
I
daughter.
and
She
also
talking
when
about
I
this is a
came
daughter.
in, I was like, I started to notice that why is it that your child is up all night and you're asleep, and your child is up all night and you're asleep and you let her sleep through the day. And when I asked you about that, you said, well, it's easier for you to get business done. I said that's not healthy for a child to be in an environment like that because she needs a schedule. It's not healthy for children to not be on a schedule. It's not healthy. And so when she oh sorry, I can hear myself, Yanni. I can hear
I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought that was one of us over here doing that. I was like, Nikki, is that us?
okay, it's good. I was just like I could just hear myself echo. It's throwing y'all. Sorry.
See, it was throwing me
So
off
I was like,
too.
let's get
Shit.
on a schedule. She yelled at me about that. She was like, I don't got time to be on schedule. I didn't even want to be a mother. I was
Whoop.
forced into this. And I'm like,
Oh my
okay, I
goodness, I'm about to
understand that.
die,
She's like,
bro.
no, you don't understand. I don't
So
got
we
Oh
time to
see
do it. I
now
god.
gotta
this
help.
is
And I'm
where
like, okay, I'm here
some
to
of this shit is
help. I'm
coming
here to
from.
help. I'm a mother as well. Like, I got two kids. You know, like I got you. I understand, but these kids need a schedule. They need discipline.
On God, kids need structure, and this is why you need that different dynamic between man and woman because the man usually brings that structure into it, and now y'all are trying to play both roles, and she's saying she don't want to do that. She barely wanted to be a mom. Being a mom and a dad is crazy.
I mean, it happens. People do it, and some people make it work. But
Some
that
people,
shit is unacceptable. But
some
her
people,
house is probably dirty because she depressed. But I don't think it's. I don't know. I don't. I could understand being depressed, but that don't mean you just give up on every fucking thing. Like she choosing. She out here starting a fucking cult, and her baby ain't in school.
that's what I was about to say. And you say some people make
But
it work, but statistically proven right now that single moms produce 87% of the criminals in prison today. So all of that means is
single
that,
moms produce like it's like what's the statistics of like that's because there's so many single mothers that I feel like that's of course most of the criminals come from single mothers because there's so many single mothers like
but then there's
most people
also, but that's also
grew up
they,
with single mothers.
but then there's also a rise in the like because the thing is though it goes to show like I mean I could show you the statistics and graphs all of that later, but when you see people come from a stable home they're less likely, not to say it's impossible, but it's way less likely, up to 70% less likely for them to commit felony level crimes. Now, what I'm saying to that is she's out here creating more likelihoods of people being in a bad place instead of creating fuller homes where the people wouldn't be likely to go to jail. Now, I'm not saying because you're in like depending on upbringing and all that will change the course of your life. All I'm saying is don't we don't need to be relying on the worst results for our people to try to be like, okay, well, it's going to be okay and you might be able to get through. Fuck that. I'd rather go to a test and have all the tools necessary to pass the motherfucker than be like, well, I knew something about the test and hopefully I'm going to pass the bitch. Because that's what we're saying. Like, okay, well, you could make it work, but then there's nothing proven that you by yourself without anybody else's help is going to make it work. Is what I'm really trying
You
to say.
could make it work, but at the event like you she not doing anything to increase the chances of her child not being a criminal
What I'm saying is
or
she's one of the
not.
people that's showing that most likely her daughter going to turn to a life of crime because her mother's already doing all the criminal shit. Like she's not gonna
And
know how to do a good day's work because her mom gets her money off the back of other people, and then on top of that, she's scheming and all that other shit. So that's what she's gonna learn from.
but
She's not.
now her mama is hindering her where she won't be able to do like any type of work because she ain't gonna know shit. She not going to school. She not being taught life skills. Like
But she gonna know how
the
to
world
finesse. That's what I'm saying. There's no balance. That's what I'm saying. Like there's no hard work ethic in any of that shit there. So that's why it's only gonna produce another type of criminal. And this is an example of that. That's why I'm even stating statistic in the first place. Because if she was doing like this other girl was doing, but then this is where the problem's gonna stem. This other girl was doing well, being a quote unquote single mother or engaged with the man that was supposed to be the father of her children and then chose to start going down the bad path. So then now her son is going to start seeing all these bad things coming from a woman, and that's going to fuck his life up too.
and then on top of that, the woman is pushing that rhetoric like all men are bad, and you got a son,
And
and
you
you
letting him
letting
be,
her
be
yeah be around her while she pushing this shit.
which ain't going to help it. So that's why I'm saying it's a perpetual bad behavior, yo.
They need, you know, they need
Structure.
a schedule. It's healthy for them to have some type of schedule. And
She she getting like
Flustered, yeah, emotional.
yeah I
she yelled at me
understand.
about that because she was like, "You only care about what Amaya wants, and not about what matters to me.
And
I
I'd be
don't
like,
like
yeah, bitch,
schedule."
you not
I
the
said, "Yeah,
kid.
when you have a child, you got to get on
You're a
a
fucking
schedule."
adult.
So when they started
You said what, Nikki?
I said, bitch, you're an adult. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Because this shit is so crazy because I feel so like bad for the kids. Like the kids, she didn't ask to be here. She didn't ask to be in this situation. And her mom is just like not trying to be accountable.
Hmm.
Like,
And then y'all got her on major platforms. That's what I'm also concerned about because that podcast that she was on that we just watched, that's like out in Miami. I don't know where they come from, but I know she like I really hope she has somebody watching her daughter somewhere because that's crazy. That's crazy.
Started coming over to my
You had something? I'm sorry.
no, that was all I had to say.
house.
Okay.
I started making her child go to bed at 8:30, and guess what? Her baby was going to bed at 8:30. Her daughter now goes to sleep at night because I set her a bed schedule.
Okay.
I
I
put
do want
some
to skip
type
it now.
of do P spend time with her daughter. How can you spend time with your daughter when you're online all day, every day? Who's do P spend time with her daughter? How can you spend time with your daughter when you're online all day, every day? Who's feeding her? So she gets into stuff. She
So she
starts
wasn't
feeding
feeding her
herself.
daughter?
She had to learn how to go in the kitchen and
Oh damn,
make
her
stuff for
daughter.
herself
I mean,
because
her daughter is
mama
5 years old, right? That's what she said.
Yes.
Feeding herself is crazy at 5 years old. Because what is she doing in there cooking?
She probably not even cooking. She probably just eating snacks and junk food and shit. Like,
This is getting on my
this,
nerves.
that,
can't feed
I,
you if mama
Go ahead, Nikki. What you was about to say?
I just, I don't know. I know this lady tried to help, but I feel like, I don't know. She should have took the kid with her whenever she left or some shit. I don't know.
But then that's
Or
like a CPS
no
call.
more. I would say, or call CPS on the lady. Like this, what did she do? What did she
Well,
do?
she didn't want to
Like,
destroy her image and make her lose her child by calling CPS. But that's what I'm
right,
saying. Hold her ass
people keep
accountable.
saying, like, people keep doing it and saying, "Oh, I don't want to put another black woman in a situation. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that." You gotta weigh the options here. Like the child is clearly not being taken care of.
Yeah.
Like, mm,
mama's busy online. And I noticed that, and I'm like, hey, like, incidents where her daughter had 104 temperature. I'm like, take her to the ER. Like, you can't just. Do you have Tylenol? How you don't have kids Tylenol at your house? Like, get her some Tylenol. Like, okay, she didn't have this fever for like a week. My little ones, when they have a fever longer than 2 days, they at the doctors. I'm like, take her to the doctors. Take
Hold
her
on,
to
she
get
got
checked
more than
in.
one
Take
kid
her to
now?
the dentist. Why am I telling you to be a fucking mom to your child? That's why I felt obligated to also stick around. And I was scared as shit to just leave and break up with you because if you got mad, it was gonna hit the internet. I tried to avoid all of this right here. All of this right here, I tried to avoid. And I knew if I broke up with you, and I have witnesses where I called them up crying and saying, I messed up getting involved with her and I don't know how to get out of it. I don't know how to break up with her without retaliation. She didn't introduce me to her followers. I now am involved with her child. I feel
what's up,
hurt
Panda?
that this is actually who she is. You preach about men being dirty and messy and they house nasty, but you live the same way.
So she was really just talking
Mama,
about herself. So she probably thinks she a nigga, and she just
That's
be.
what I told you. I told you that.
Yeah, it
I
spins
told you
back.
that in
Yeah.
the beginning. I told you that she relates herself to men, and so when she was talking all that shit about how men are, she was talking about herself.
Hmm. And that's what I'm saying. Like it's not. It's never been about a man. It's been about her all the time. But this is the problem with narcissists, y'all, because they can spin the story and it always be about them, not about nobody else. Now this girl is not the girl that we're talking about. That's a narcissist. Panda, I know you just came in here. This is the young lady outing the narcissist, but it's just wild. I
Oh,
do kind of want to skip a little bit more, but I just don't want to miss something because she be saying stuff in between that be important.
really? Oh, and this shit is so long. I feel like could this be like another part? Can we continue this shit tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, we
But
can do it another day. I was about to say, you want to do it tomorrow?
shit, I'm down to do it tomorrow.
Okay,
I
because
just
Nikki got responsibilities, y'all. But hold
about
up,
not
we go. Okay, so Nikki, let's do 30
for
or 20
for the
more
people who
minutes.
just came in, so we just asked, so bring it again. We're talking about, she's talking about Princella the Queenmaker, who is a social media influencer and podcaster, and she considers herself who empowers women, but in actuality, she's building a lesbian cult turning these straight women into lesbians, or some lesbians, and like manipulating them and using them, and convincing them that men are bad. Am I missing anything?
Nah, that's pretty much it. And well, so she was doing all that, and like her larger following, she's just doing that so that way they can buy like her online stuff. So she has like a book out and some other things, and I think she's gonna kind of say something about it. We're gonna give y'all about 20 more minutes because both me and Nikki got some responsibilities early in the morning tomorrow. We love to finish this up, but what's up, Nikki? You're
Too
muted.
early? I'm muted.
Oh no, hold on, you're back. You're back. You was like chopping for a second.
Oh, I don't know. It's probably Discord doing that noise cancellation shit.
Okay.
But I don't have to get up too early, but I just know that we won't be able to finish this tonight, especially because how much information she is giving
Yeah.
per minute.
She is dropping a lot of tea. It's being spilled all over the place. So, so how much more time you want to do? I said 20 minutes, but we could do how much?
Well, what time do you have to go to bed? Because do you have to get? I feel like you have to get up earlier than I do.
I mean, I usually get up by my time, 6 a.m. So that means only
Damn,
have 5 hours of sleep.
get up at 9. I didn't know you was getting up at 6 a.m.
Yeah,
Damn,
nah, I got a morning routine and everything. I got to work out and all
I got food on the way. I just
that.
so I'm not going to sleep for like a little bit because I got food on the way. So
Okay.
I know I'm about to eat. So
Okay, we'll give it 20 more minutes and we'll see how we feeling at that point. But I'm gonna let her ride because she is dropping a lot of tea, y'all.
Not pouring, mothers not pouring into their daughters over their sons, but you don't even pour into the ones that the one that's right there next to you, that's begging for your attention, that's asking, "Mama, please play with me. Mommy, please play with me." Like it got to the point the little girl was saying like, "Mommy doesn't like." Mommy doesn't like, and
Oh
finally,
damn.
when she got in front of me, she just snapped and said, "Mommy doesn't like me." And I grabbed her and held her like, "Oh my God." And she was crying. And she was like, "That's what
oh
she's
yeah,
been saying." Like,
What you
and
say,
I'm
Nikki?
telling
I said that shit is so sad. Like, oh my god,
Yeah, it's savage, but like that's the mom probably thinking like she's being dramatic or whatever, and not really putting it into perspective because that's the thing. Like you gotta not discredit what is important to your child because it's not important to you because you've lived your life and what you consider now as not important changed because the things that was important to you as a child was like so important, but as you grow things will change, but that's also taken away from her being a child at the same point. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
emotionally neglecting your child is one thing. Like that's one thing. She's not feeding her. She's not even looking at her half the damn time. That's like it's beyond that shit. It's beyond the like not wanting to play with her. She needs to eat. That's a need that's what humans need to do to live.
Hmm.
Eat. And she's not even doing that part for her child. Like she don't give a fuck about her daughter.
I'm so I'm
She
saying
care
not
about
even.
herself,
I'm about to say she
and
not. Go ahead.
she care about herself. And I don't know if she like has those that thing where um she's blaming her daughter for her life like not being how she wanted to be, like
But
and
even,
like resenting her and shit.
but I don't see how she could even do that because at this point she's doing more than most women are. She's flying out, being on talk shows, and all this other kind of stuff. To be hating her daughter is just only some emotional
Because
mess she has in her
it's
head.
a burden in her life. Like she's like, oh, everything's how I want it to be except for that thing, except for that, and that's fucked up.
That is, but that's also like a way you frame it because you're going every day saying that and this and like, oh, I never wanted this, but it's like, well, damn, that baby never asked you to be born either. So you have to put it in perspective. Like we're both sacrificing something to be
Yeah, she got to deal with having you as a fucking mother.
here.
Hell, that's worse. That's
That
worse
is
than what
worse,
the fuck you going through.
exactly.
Shit.
Because you just have to, make sure they able-bodied adult, and then once that's done, they technically can go about their own business. But family ain't like that. But my problem I'm also having is how are y'all out here, following what this woman is saying, and now there's people telling you that she's doing the opposite, and just off the strength that this happened on April 29th, and she went on whatever podcast probably like a couple weeks ago, and y'all are praising her to the highest regard is crazy to me.
I don't know. I don't know if the and what's crazy, I was gonna say I don't know if they seen this or if they heard of this, but if they follow Priscilla, they clearly know who this woman is, right?
Hmm.
Like if they were doing videos together, they were making content together, they should know who this woman is, and so they should be
Aware.
getting this
And then
girl.
just like she
And yeah,
said, the girl said that she put her on live saying that she was with her too. So they definitely should know her.
but what it is, we don't know what Princella has said about the situation because
Right.
if Princella is feeding them a different story, they're probably believing her. I don't know.
That's true. That's true. So let's let her rock a
But
little
there
bit.
needs
On
to
her
be an
like, no, your
Hold
mom.
on. Go
investigation
ahead.
involved. I said, but there needs to be an investigation because a child is involved.
You correct. I'm trying to see because there was one part. Okay, this is the part where they got the pictures. So we're gonna see a little bit. I do want to see these pictures because that shit look like it's funny to me.
Does love you and Amaya like you.
All right, mommy loves you. So I'm gonna skip to it. I'm gonna skip around to it. I just want to see these pictures and what's it about. We might go back tomorrow.
I'm like, I didn't know we was.
I'll let
together.
chat tell us.
So then she'll get mad at me again and be like, I can't do this. I can't do this. I said, okay, P, it's cool. I understand that. I didn't even think we. Then I even told her, you're. It's not like we together anyway. She got, oh yeah, yeah, we not together, right? And I'm gonna go online and to let people know that we not together and that I'm single because I ain't got time for nobody to not know.
So I guess
I'm
this is when
ready
they broke
to,
up.
make sure that I'm available to other people. So I'm gonna go on. It was like she was kind of like playing until she knew.
Wait a
I
minute,
didn't want it to
not
be
just
so
halfway
big.
through this,
She
you
knew
get to
I
the
didn't
broke
want
up.
no public
So that
backlash.
must be way
But
more
it's
going
kind of like
on.
once I said, well, we not
She's
together,
weaponizing her
she was
following.
like, "Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna go online and let people know that we not together." And I was
You
like,
said she wasn't her following.
Weaponizing it.
She did
Weaponizing
weaponize it. Yeah, but I mean, these are empty threats anyway. So what is these following going to do to you? You know what I'm saying? Like, but that'd be the problem though. You can't think like that because
Because
now
people
people
influence her too, and she thinking that it's gonna fuck up her bags, gonna fuck up her life, her income, the way she taking care of her child. So yeah, I can see that.
craziness though.
okay, like that's not what I wasn't saying it in an offensive way. Like I'm trying to ease the situation. I'm trying to ease the situation.
Oh yeah, Panda, hella toxic boy.
We weren't together, but it was like a back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. She gets on her TikTok and say, "Oh, B Taylor's just mad because she wanted to be with me and she didn't want us to break up." And never, that's not the case. That's a
Yep,
lie.
yep.
Didn't. That's not the truth. She wants to play like I'm this hurt, bitter person that's mad because I was dumped and broken up with. But you paid $700 to fly me to LA with you. You pay for everything in LA.
L.A.
And she even before LA.
You know, it's funny that she talked about the flying out part because she was just talking about getting flown out on that other podcast, and if there was any ass expectancy. So let's see if she talk about sex on this trip right here.
Mind you, this was last month. This was last month. And so,
So that
this
was
for the people who she got on live and said, I'm mad and
March
bitter.
of this year.
Okay, I'm mad and bitter, right? I'm mad and bitter that you don't want me anymore and that you keeping me around because I want to be friends with you, right? But what is this? Hold on.
Uh-oh, here we go.
This right here, what I'm about to show y'all.
Here go the facts.
This was just last month before we went to LA. Why you making songs for me?
Whoa, this is her. Whoa, I thought this was a dude.
I told you she's out here looking like 50 Cent. You was not listening to me.
No, no, no. So she's a stud.
She's
So she's a
not.
stud.
She's a femme woman. But she's out here making other women studs. So that's what I'm saying. She's out. She
She a switch.
she out here faking this lesbian because like at the end of the day, and this is not
She
something
ain't faking a lesbian. She eating coochie. She's not faking it.
she is because she's still with her husband and she's happily married to him. And she,
She's just bi. Like
nah, if you let her listen to some of her other stuff, she's happily still married to her husband, even though they're not living together and stuff too. But
happy. She don't belong in hell. She probably has a happy family. She
I-
probably tell you that her child is in school. Like
I don't know. This is wild. But yeah, let me let her. Belly. Don't she look like she was from Belly? She look like she either from Belly or.
I don't want to laugh. I want to laugh because like, why is she making his face? Like, this woman is a manipulator. Like, she did this shit to manipulate her. Like, she don't give a fuck for real. This is a performance. This is a real performance, and she got this little sad ass face on, trying to manipulate this woman.
And why she got the nigga Bluetooth on? You know that she trying to be a player. When you got that nigga Bluetooth on that stay on all the
Wait,
time,
daddy,
you know what I'm saying?
you ain't there, she.
All right, I'm about to play it. Not the shoulder rock. Nikki, are you watching this, Jay? This is a real
I
performance.
am. I was trying to see, like, trying to think of her talking about. Okay, she can play the piano.
Okay, Fred. Time
Oh,
for a
ass,
solo
they
part
got
from
us.
Solo. Don't worry,
I'm
change will be
great.
good.
I know just the other day I was telling somebody if I could play
Okay.
piano, I would serenade all the hoes. So like I understand.
That's what you would do, serenade all the hoes? All right, hold
I
up.
was glad I got carpal tunnel. I got carpal tunnel in both my wrists, so there's balance in the universe.
There's balance in the universe. She said you can't rizz up the hoes because we need you to chill out with that. All right, hold on. Let's let her say what she got to say.
So this was just last month. We've been broken up, but this was just last month. This was just last month. You made that song when I was on the phone with you. You was excited about making that song, and you said, "This is our song. Send this to Skills for sure." And I was
Skills.
very impressed because I was like, "Oh, you literally made up that song on the fly. Like I've never seen nobody like that. I think she's very gifted, very very gifted." She dedicated that song to me. I was on the phone with her when she made that song and was like, sent the video to me and said, send this to your friends and let them know how much I love you and care about you. Send this to your friends so they can see how much.
Hold on, and I'm about to make a
Well,
prediction. Her
Princella
stupid.
is good. Princella is good. She a player for real.
Why? Because you gonna send that to your friends too?
Yeah, no, I ain't gonna send shit to my
Because I was
friends.
about to say, because her stupid ass don't fell for the
But
shit, and
she
she gonna be
sent
like,
it to her
"You
friends.
see this shit? This girl done sent this shit to me," and she probably fell for the shit. Now hold on, go ahead, Nikki. What'd you
Yeah,
say?
I was saying she wasn't about to send that shit to her friends for real, but she was just like, oh, she don't care who know about it. She was okay. We a thing again. Oh, I'm special or some shit.
Fell
But
for it.
that's what people will fall for.
Just love bombing,
I ain't fuck that
bullshit.
shit.
I hope y'all watching. This is how you a class grooming right here in the mix.
Right.
All right, Nikki coming back, y'all.
how good I treat you. You wanted me to show that video off. So here, Princella, I showed the video the world how much you love B. Taylor, how much you cared about B. Taylor. But this was right before LA, and this was after we were broken up. Why are you making songs about me and for me and dedicated a song to me?
All right, so while Nikki gone, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all know about this part right here. This is a little bit of. I don't think that now that I've seen the video, I'm a little bit mad because what she's really just doing is being bitter and mad about everything that was going on. Talking about like, okay, well, why'd you make a song for me? Because if you really wasn't fucking with me, and I'm gonna big up real fast, but if you really wasn't messing with me, why make a song? Why do all this caring? Just because somebody breaks up with you, don't mean that they stop caring about you guys. So outside of this wildness, I'm just trying to let you know. So people do still care about you. She could have went about it a different way, of course. I don't know what they thought they were doing for sure, but homegirl is definitely pissed off, and I think that she needed to not come on to this interview in such an emotional state either, because it's a hindrance to her whole situation. You know what I mean? Smart chick though, smart chick for sure. This is not what I was trying to do. Damn, Nikki. I was hoping you came back before I press play again, but you ain't come back. So I'm gonna let it go.
If I was this pump and dump, if I was
A
this,
pump?
oh, she's
Wait a minute. She said a pump and dump.
about me and for me and dedicated a song to me, if I was this pump and dump, if I was this, oh, She's turmoil. She brings drama. But you, baby, you was playing them fingers. Them fingers was going.
I, yeah, it's 100% giving bitter woman on this joint. But the fact that she talk about some, you was playing them fingers. I'm just like, Shawty, what are you really saying right now? You're just giving toxic B syndrome. And I'm not mad at you, but because I know homegirl took advantage of you all the way. I'm just not understanding why we talking about her fingers, but I'm gonna let her rock.
Them fingers was going. Y'all want me to play it again? She made the song up. She made the song up.
This is how 50 was killing it, y'all. He come on there and be like, "Oh, I'm about to dedicate the new rock to you, baby. You know what I'm saying? This is for you. 50 Cent grease, juices all over it." But you know I'm busy because I'm on my phone. Gotta call you when you all alone. B Taylor, what? B Taylor, what?
So yeah, very talented woman. I told her playing instruments is like a turn on for me. If you're like you could play an instrument and make up a song, that is a very big turn on for me. You know, so that whole time she's trying to seduce me. When can you munch?
Wink.
Again, I'm like,
First off, not is that conversation for y'all? I want to please in the chat if y'all have talked to somebody regularly and the topic of can you munch has come up. I'm sorry, y'all. If you could just expose like just the thread that led up to it. I lie to you not. That shit is hilarious. Can you come and munch? I gotta rewind it.
and make up a song, that is a very big turn off for me. You know, so that whole time she's trying to seduce me. When can you munch? Again, I'm like, you know, whatever, whatever. Then we get into it a, a week after that. We get into it. Um, what happened? Yeah, we get into it a week after on her TikTok, and y'all saw a lot of y'all didn't see because it wasn't recorded, but a lot of y'all saw us getting into it and her yelling and going off, and she stayed up.
Damn it. Damn it, we needed that right there. Nikki, I'm glad you walking back. Oh, that food came.
Bro, because like I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is the issue. Like,
Oh, over here? Or the food?
no, with my fucking food. Shit.
Did you get them 50 nuggets? You should have got them 50
I'm gonna make a
nuggets.
point.
Nah, but you missed the point. So, Homegirl was just saying that. Hold on, I'm going to wind it back real fast. I went too far back. Hold on.
But a lot of y'all saw us getting into.
So she was saying that that we missed the part where they had a falling out on TikTok and it was all live where the girl was cussing her out and everything. But the thing I'm also about to say about it too is the girl was after they broke up with this video and shit. She was like, "When you gonna come munch?" I'm like, "Damn, you so." Like the thing I'm having a problem with is like these girls be like, "Oh, it's okay to come back and clap back, but y'all not gonna get back in a relationship." So I'm like, "What?" And this would be the issue. Like, you gonna go out there and do that shit, and then still be surprised that the shorty want to deal with you. So she's at this point right here, and I'm gonna let it slide. Right.
To it and her yelling and going off, and she stayed up until 5 o'clock in the morning, convincing people that I was such a horrible person. She didn't even hear what. She didn't even know I was listening to her live. I said I was going to bed and I wasn't going to argue with her. She stayed up all night. I told her, stop yelling. The kids asleep. I got your baby girl in the bed sleep. I got my kids sleep. Like, why are you yelling? Why are you doing too much? But
See, she don't went back to her house. This is after they break up. Talk about your kids sleep, my kids sleep.
all night talking mess about me, saying like, "Oh, B Taylor this, B Taylor that, B Taylor that," and even then after, she still paid. She paid the money and then she upgraded our seat. So the tickets in total was like $700, I think, per seat or whatever. So we know.
So that's first class seating for anybody that didn't know. Ain't nobody paying $700 for seats on a plane anywhere domestic if it's not that kind of seats.
Getting along. I don't even really want to go on this trip, but she paid all this money. At this point, I'm about to refund her the $700 because I'm like, this is just so toxic. I'm not about to be away from my family. This was Easter weekend, y'all, April 1st, the weekend of April 1st.
You said a month ago.
Okay.
This was done in April.
I ended up coming over there. She wanted me to come. She was saying like the plan was for me to come over there and spend the night. I didn't. I don't like to spend the night over there. So when I'm trying to think. Sorry, I'm losing contact. So when we went to LA, I'm gonna talk about LA. When we get to the airport, she's yelling at me at the airport. One eye is bigger than the other. She is yelling at me at the airport because we're getting into it. Because I told her like I don't want to go on the plane with you if you're gonna be treating me like shit. And she's like, it's already paid for. So I'm crying at the airport looking like a dummy. And she yelling at me, and then she's like, oh, I don't like seeing you cry, and like, you know, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And I said, look, P, I ain't gotta never talk to you again. I ain't gotta never talk to you again after this. Let's just go to LA and have fun, and I'll make sure to get out your hair, and I will never talk to you again. And she looked at me like she wanted to cry when I said that. But I'm like, bro, you say so much negative things about me. You say so much negative things about me. Why would I not just say, hey, you ain't got to worry about me no more. I will remove myself from your life after this. You ain't got to ever worry about me being in turmoil. Okay? Go to LA. She want to tell people that, oh, B. Taylor was mad I turned her down in LA. Let me tell you about LA. let me tell you about LA. We in the same room. We in the same bed together. Okay? And it's night and you start playing Corn out loud on the phone.
I mean, shit, y'all at the hotel.
Why? Start messing with yourself while I'm
Are
laying
you
right next to you.
Hold on, say something. What you say?
Are the kids in the room?
Nah, they went by themselves. That's what she was saying. She didn't want to be away from her family, so she had to find babysitter, I'm guessing, and all that. But my thing is, y'all was in a room together. You talking about out loud, like, I'm sorry if y'all was in an established situation this far in, I don't know why you expect her to be playing it quiet. Like, I don't really get it. Like, you're just trying at this point.
That's the thing. Was she sleep? Was she like her sleep?
I don't think she was. That's what I'm saying. She was just trying to warm some shit up. But my thing is, the fact that you're saying it like this is just you showing that you're bitter, and that's an issue that I'm having with it. It's not the point that this was probably wrong because like you chose to go over there. You know what I'm saying?
But the thing is, she's making it a bigger deal about this time of her playing porn in the hotel room rather than when she started playing porn.
And she just met her. She just had met her. That's really crazy too. Yeah, 100%, Nikki. I like that point. I'm glad that you pointed that out.
And you're moaning loud.
And you're moaning. She said, "And you're moaning loud. You're just mad that you're not involved." So, see, she's mad that she's not getting any satisfaction out of it, and she's like, "You didn't even try to warm me up. It's all about you." It's like, well, bitch, if you saying no, what I'm supposed to be like? Oh, let me come back. No, I'm just gonna go ahead about my business.
Why would you do that? But I was all on her, right? So I'm like, well, girl, I'm like, well, shit, what you want to know? Like, you know, and she was like, no, I'm good. And I was like, okay, that's fine. Like, and I'm joking about it the next day, like, girl, I ain't never got turned down. Like, you know, I'm laughing, we joking about it. But I was like, you ain't gotta worry about me, it's cool. So then the next day, we go out and get breakfast and we drink it. And I'm like, oh, I want to go back and take a nap because I'm tired. I take a nap. She's playing porn again and playing with herself. And
well, I don't know. So did they say that they was not going to do anything or something? Because she
so they have been. See, this is the problem I'm having with it. She went out to this trip. They have been broken up. This girl, B. Taylor, again, this is where I'm like, this is where you're stupid as shit. Because you went out there with a woman who turned you out in the first place. Shorty went over there, asked you if y'all was going to do something, and then you're saying that after you said no to her, and then you expected her See, this is where I be having problem with women in general too, because they just be. This is where she is B Taylor herself is showing her problems as well, because she's
Well, I
being
but
narciss.
if they agreed that they weren't gonna do anything, then old girl probably
No,
should have went in the bathroom doing that shit.
but no. She told her that they like before she even went on the trip. The shorty was like she didn't want to be there or whatever. She like she said at the airport, and then they convinced each other to come, and then now they out there together. The issue I'm having is B Taylor just said that the girl propositioned her, right? And was like, "Oh, we gonna do some shit," and she was like, "No." And then so she's watching the corn, and then she's like, "Well, now that she sees she's doing something, getting her own rocks off, she's like, okay, well then now I'm all up on her." But homegirl's like, "Well, no, I don't want this shit." I would have been like the same thing too. I'd been like, "Bitch, you're done. Your time is
But
up.
why, bitch, why are you doing that shit in my face? Like, go to the bathroom. The fuck?
I ain't going to the bathroom. I paid for this room. You go to the bathroom if you don't want to hear this shit."
That's why you don't. Need, that's why people don't need to go on trips with people that they ain't about to fuck.
That's exact. And but the funny thing, and it's so funny that they just talked about that
Exactly.
at other joint. Yeah.
Next to me.
'Cause,
Like it
Huh?
I said, because that's just a crazy ass situation.
Yeah, but coincidence is more likely than you think, though. But
Especially because they had sex before already.
yeah,
take two separate beds. We in the same bed together and you're doing this.
y'all got two separate beds with
Why are
two
you doing
queens.
that if you're not trying to seduce somebody?
They're in the same bed.
No, I'm saying that their room only has like the king and not the two queens.
Hmm.
Because if
That's
they
what
had
they
the two
said.
queens, okay. Because I'm like, I mean, just being in the bed playing with yourself don't mean you trying to seduce somebody. Just mean you in the bed playing with yourself. That's exactly what she was doing.
I don't know. That's some crazy ass shit. Because that's I don't know. That's the topic is too much for me right now. To be honest.
We're gonna come back. We're gonna start back at this topic tomorrow. Um,
Why are you doing that if you're not trying to seduce somebody?
because we passed our time. Panda,
Then
hold on. I'm sorry, Panda. You still in here? Let me know in the chat if you still in this joint. I probably can do Tina's for like 30 minutes. I don't know about it for too long though.
next day she do it again, but this time you
Huh?
You said you could do what for 30 minutes?
Tiny Tina's. That game good. I need you to play, Nikki.
know, we kind of like playing around or whatever like that. We had a
Mhm.
moment or whatever. And she was like, "No, I want to fully experience you again. Like, when can I munch?" I'm keeping it PG-13, but it was basically like, "When can I munch on you?" Blah 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 blah. And I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm kind of like, I'm just wasn't interested. Wasn't too interested in that." And so while she want to sit there and say, "Oh, I turned her down. She's mad. I turned her down, baby." No, you was trying to munch for a show. Then this fallout happened, and we get into it where she's. This fallout happened where we get into it.
Damn, you saying
This
the same
fallout that
thing?
some of y'all got on the recording, right? Um, And so this is when she's like, "Oh, we're done." She sent this text message, like basically saying we're done. But I'm like, "Girl, what are you talking about? We not even together." But then when we came back from LA, I spent the night at her house or whatever like that, and she's
Why?
cuddling, we cuddling.
Why the fuck? See, this is the stupid shit I'm talking about. Like, if y'all supposed to be done, why the fuck you spending the night at her house? It sounds dumb as shit. It sounds like you wasn't really ready to be done with it, and like you just wanted to latch on this for as long as possible.
And or whatever like that. We cuddle like all of that stuff, but we weren't like, you feel this way about me, you know? Hey Queen Sheba, you feel all this way about me, right? And then when I leave to go get her daughter breakfast, because I know she wasn't gonna get her daughter no breakfast, she was gonna sit on her book club and not feed her daughter in the morning. So I went and got her daughter and her some breakfast. And she was like, "Oh, can you give me a kiss before you leave?" Like, so I was on you. I was pressing on you, but you was wanting to kiss and lick up on me. I'm sorry, what? You wanted to munch, but I was the one that was all on you. Baby girl, stop lying. Stop lying. You was leading it on,
I see. I
and
can't
then
take
you
this
still
too
wanted
seriously.
a
I feel like I
relationship
need
until we
something
got into
else.
it
Like I'm
again, and you
confused. Like,
said
did you
that
want her
this was
back?
a lot for you.
Yeah, I need. I feel
Because
like we need other context for this. I want to skip that.
if I want to add like a photo, how do I do that?
You can't do
I'm
it.
gonna add it like this. Hold on.
Let's put that shit up. We gonna put it
Let
on
me
this.
see. A bouquet. No, I don't think I took a photo of it. But she sent me a bouquet of fruit and a
Bouquet? What you
card
said? Is
with our
You said
picture on
what?
it. And I'm like,
it bouquet or bouquet?
It's a bouquet.
you want to tell the world that you sent a card that looked like this, but I was tripping on you. I didn't want to end things with you, but you send a card with our picture on it. Uh huh. And then you send a note
Okay, hold on. A note.
saying it is not my desire to have you feeling without love. I love you. I loved you and still would love you. I pray that you become a master over your gifts and your soft spots. Please continue to find ways to smile. I want no negative energy or bad blood between us. Love, Priscilla. You can literally see that.
Woo.
I love you, and still will love you.
So I'm guessing
She
her
didn't
real
want
name is Priscilla, and Princella is just the title.
I guess.
But I'm also like seeing like at this point I'm kind of confused like what she's arguing about. Like, okay, but all of that stuff isn't like real evidence to say that she did some
to
shit.
break the connection. She didn't want to break the connection. She was mad that I was
Go ahead. I thought you said
ignoring
I
something.
her.
don't. I don't know when it's gonna get to like how I don't know how there's still more
Going on with their
so much
relationship.
more video, like 2 hours more.
Yeah, that's why I'm about to like this next little hump right here. We're gonna go up in here, and then after that, I'm gonna have to sign out for y'all. But let me see.
You calling me every day.
Hold on.
Had a dream that you were talking to happened right on. Basically what Pete did to me. So some type of fallout happened where Pete calls me and was like, "Oh my God, all this drama is happening," and da 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 da. And I'm like, actually, the girl that you're talking to, which I had a dream about, I had a dream that you were talking to somebody.
Oh my
Are you
god.
talking to somebody? And she goes, "Well, somebody has my interest." And I'm like, you calling me every day. And this was a really hurtful situation for me personally. And you hop on the next girl like that. But I should have known better.
Duh.
And maybe that's my karma for getting involved with
Dumbass.
you when you had a second girlfriend. So I can't even get mad at
Say that
that.
again,
That's
Nikki.
I said what I tell you earlier that
Yeah.
you do.
You're a fucking
She
dummy.
love Bahama. She get them all hooked and shit, and then she go to the next one. So the next person be wondering where they went wrong and be trying like to get the attention back.
Yeah, they be trying to play catch up again and all that.
Hmm.
Stupid.
how you move. You showed me how you move. You hop from one chick to the next chick to the next chick to the next chick because you can't be alone. You don't like being alone. You need to tell people the truth. It's not good to be alone. Pete, you tell women all the time, don't choose men, choose yourself. If you don't want to be a lesbian, be by yourself. But you realize you can't be by yourself. You don't like being by yourself. You're very clingy. You're very codependent.
It's
You
crazy.
need to have somebody on the phone with you day and night. You need to have somebody on the phone with you until you fall asleep. And then you need to have somebody on the phone with you when you wake up. You speeding off my energy to write your chat GPT book
Oh,
that you're releasing.
you heard
Yeah.
that?
Listen, listen. I just so much just went through my head because I'm thinking about what she said in the interview that we watched when she was saying that you remember how I said everything that she says about men is how she feel about herself,
Mm-hmm.
and she was saying that they need something new all the time or else they're gonna die.
Yep.
That's probably how she feels
Feels.
herself.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why she keep getting a new woman.
And that's that narcissism at its best. But the problem is that I'm having is obviously people on the internet have fallen for it so bad that they champion her all around the nation. They got people literally flying her out to different podcasts and all this other stuff, but she ain't even really about nothing. Talk about a chat GPT book. Hold on, I'm gonna wind that back for anybody that didn't hear that real fast too.
She was
You
crazy
speeding
though.
off my energy to write your chat.
Say that again, Nikki. I'm sorry.
said that was crazy though. She went in for a second there.
She did. Hold on. I'm gonna let it rock.
Sleep, and then you need to have somebody on the phone with you when you wake up. You speeding off my energy to write your Chat GPT book that you're releasing. I'm like, why are you selling that book for $30 when Chat GPT helped you write it? Nothing wrong with using AI to help assist you, but when you have AI actually just write the entire book for you and sell it for $30, I don't think that's right. That book was made to help people and help women because the idea behind it was to help women finesse to not get injured, finesse turning down men and not get injured,
See
to
what?
help people.
Hold on. Pause. I'm sorry. I meant to pause it. Talk about some finesse men to not get they shit like. And see, and this is. I'm gonna end it off on this show because now I can have something to start back and be passionate about. Because that whole finessing men shit, that's that Cardi B and all the other shit, and all that's been going down the drain. Everybody like that's why Nicki Ass is in jail right now for it. Did she get out? Granted,
Yeah,
it's
she
for a
got a
drug deal, but it's gonna tap her back because when she go to court for it, all of that's gonna play in court. I lie to you not because they're gonna make an example of her first, and it's gonna start trickling down to other women. Y'all gonna see it happen in real time. Um, Nikki, you got anything you want to say about it? I'm not gonna push play again because I'm gonna save it.
no, not for that last segment, but as a whole, this is a lot. And honestly, I'm excited to talk about this again tomorrow. Like for real.
Really, we might have to get some other pieces to the puzzle so that way we can line some
Do
dots
some
up.
research, but
Yeah.
just how just I don't know. It's so it just I don't know. It's really interesting to me that stuff like this is happening in these days. And I always wondered how people fall for bullshit and why they're drinking a Kool Aid and shit like that. But today is the first time I ever related it to church. And it's like crazy to me that how it's just I don't know, it's the same process.
But I mean, yeah,
It's
like you're
really
saying, she probably took stuff because she was saying she was always in the church and everything too. So she just probably taking what she learned from there and then bringing it back to like making it applicable to her evil ass cultism. You know what I mean?
what's crazy is that if it's still going on, how far will it go?
Well, I mean, she's still in the public eye, and until she does something crazy, they're not going to stop her. Nothing's stopping her. Like nothing at all. I don't see nobody wanting to stop her. Um, but yeah, guys, I hope that you have liked the episode. This has been an episode on the Queen Maker and how toxic she has been. I've been your boy Juice. This has been another episode of A.D.D with your boy Juice and
Nikki Kurosaki.
we thank
I like how I
everybody.
say my name.
Yeah,
Nikki Barks.
it's Nikki Barks, and I thank everybody for coming out. I don't know, my homeboy didn't hit me back, so I don't know if I'm staying on. Give me a couple seconds. Nikki, talk to the people then.
Oh, just talk to people. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
just talk to the people then.
I don't even know. Like I don't know.
She don't know,
Sorry.
y'all.
Cause it just he just sprung it up and talk to people.
Well, I mean, you about to stay on. What you about to do? Minecraft?
I was thinking about it, but honestly, I probably should get some rest.
Oh, Nikki
Uh,
about to sleep, y'all. Anything
yeah, I
else?
was like, I could probably do midnight Minecraft, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna be back on here tomorrow. I should take this moment to rest. I have a big day tomorrow. Well, not big day.
Responsibilities.
I just gotta go. I have a job interview. That's all.
Respons.
And hmm, then after that, I'm free.
Okay.
But I would like to be well rested so I can, do other shit.
Uh,
Responsibility. What you say? Responsibilities. What now?
responsibilities. Like the
Oh yeah, like
Rugrats.
yeah, Tommy Pickles.
Yeah, I got responsibilities.
That was real interesting. That's so crazy, and this is so recent. Like, oh, so we're gonna do Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Well, that's just this week, y'all. I don't know if it's
Yeah, I know. It's Sunday, Tuesday. Yeah, they finna get a lot of us this week.
Be happy. We doing a little bit more stream than y'all is used to. And next week we will have a collaboration with people again. We just took this week off because we wanted to show y'all what we've been seeing in today's, and we might actually make this a regular thing because I actually have a court case that I wanted to show y'all that I was telling Nikki about. Okay, well, actually, it looks like we both might be ending our stream right
I
now.
was thinking about her. Let me see. Let me see what Key doing. Cause Key is on stream right now.
Man, she doing the same thing she always do.
I could do just chatting. I could go over there just chat with her. We could do the shit in Discord
What?
And
like this,
help women
and
because
me and Key do the same thing, and we just talk.
Right now?
I'm gonna see what she doing. I'm asking.
So you about to leave to go be with Key? You about to leave me for Key? It's craziness.
You about to leave me? Yeah,
I'm about to leave you. It's crazy.
yeah. You about to go to bed, right?
No, I'm about to play Tiny Tina's maybe.
You streaming that?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you was streaming it.
Key just play Fortnite. You about to play Fortnite with her?
She's not playing Fortnite. She's talking.
About what?
I'm about to see when it's after this ad. Shit.
She
What's up, Dub? I'm crying with the little dance.
she mad she didn't get to come on tonight. That's why she trying to make her own thing. Tell her don't be stealing our time slot. Get the fuck out of here.
Aha.
This is already prime time slotted. Don't be trying to steal our time slot. Trying to talk. Stealing 3 hour viewers. Tell her to, yeah. Hey Dubs. Double level wub wub.
She got 14 views. He's talking about three.
She got she's stealing 14 hour viewers. 14 of them niggas should have been over here.
I can't hear it. Hold on.
and then it's gonna be my Fortnite name of the stream when I switch over. Yes, sir.
She's talking about Fortnite.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
It's Fortnite 24. Yes, pretty much. But y'all see Multiverses just dropped. I know y'all seen Multiverses.
She gonna get on multiverses on God. I'm finna be her ass. Tell her.
All right, well, let's get on multiverses as a squad right now. Tell
Right
her,
now?
yeah, right now.
That's true.
Tell her don't be
I mean,
don't be whack.
I have this for when I go to sleep. This is gonna be my yes, Nikki, Multiverses right now. You wanna play right now? You wanna play Multiverses right now, bro? Ah shit.
Yeah, we're gonna get on multiverses.
Yeah, I see who over there.
Oh, over there.
This is how the setup look right now.
He said I'm on
Yeah,
multiverses.
this is the overlay for when I go to sleep, and I just playing music. I still I
Sweet. Oh, she about to go to bed. She whack.
right. You're
No,
absolutely
she's
correct.
talking. She's showing her overlays.
See, hold on. I think that's better. Is that juice? Thank you for the follow. W followers, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, y'all hit that shit right. Follow me. What's the username? Take risk key. Take risk key. The key to life is to take risks. Because if you're not taking risks, you a biscuit on my mom. Thank you for the follows, y'all.
I'm crying.
Why you crying?
Y'all fuck with it though?
Oh hell yeah, I'm fucking with it.
I love this one though. This is probably like my favorite overlay right now. This is probably my favorite overlay. I swear to God. Just like this is how my starting up. This is like me starting up. Thank you for the follow. But yeah, tell my what you this. You like it, Nikki? Look. You like it, Nikki? Like, stop. Got me all like flustered and shit. Like, cause you already know you the fucking, you the queen of fucking, you know? Like, you the queen and shit of everything, overlay, everything, you know?
Oh, I fixed the logo. I fixed our pictures. I braided them up.
Okay.
You want to see it?
Yes, ma'am.
God damn it. God damn it.
Oh, it's still streaming. Shit.
Yeah,
I
we are.
forgot.
That's why I told this girl to come over. We supposed to be playing the other joint. If she not getting on multiverses, we leaving her ass.
Username. It's right there. It's right there. What's your Twitter? Midnight Loud. Night is spelled like a soldier knight. Like a soldier
Asking these
knight.
questions. I don't even see
Damn,
it on
21
here.
motherfuckers in here. What the fuck? Y'all, I'm so fucking funny. It said
We
25.
getting on multiverses of what?
Dang.
Or what?
Where? I don't see anything.
Okay.
Dubs.
Let me see. I'm gonna show. I'm gonna show. I'm gonna show everybody.
Y'all, I would love this on a regular basis. On a regular basis, I would love 21, like 21 views. We getting on multiverses or what? I can.
She said, "I'm crying."
Yeah, cause she about to get her ass whooped.
28. I don't see that.
God damn. Which one is it? Where is it at?
I'm not seeing 28. I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing
Oh
28.
yeah,
Go
put that.
look
Hold
at
on,
it.
put that big screen. Hold on, let me put that book. I'm about to let that ride on the big screen, y'all.
Viewers. I don't see that.
Nikki, don't move it.
Oh,
What?
I see that, but I
my bad. My
don't see
bad.
TikTok. I'm telling
While
y'all.
So
I'm
my
I
screen.
get the
I
same
did. That's why I was trying to fix it
y'all
real
better
quick. Let me
follow
see.
me on
I'm making it big so I
TikTok.
can
Wait,
put it in the
I'm telling
background
you,
real
get
fast.
thrown back on
Okay,
Friday.
hold up.
On my
Hold up.
mother. Oh shit, it's 30 motherfuckers in here. Hold on.
Damn, why is
Right
her
now.
stream going up like that?
Oh
Hey,
shit.
I'm happy for her ass, bro.
Shit, I need
I'm crying.
raid them niggas over here.
Damn.
Oh, YouTube, I'm cutting y'all off.
Why y'all ain't tell me
Peace
that?
out.